Oh, yeah, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Love you more than I can say. Oh, yeah, yeah. I miss you every single day. Why must my life be feel so long? I love you more than I can say.
Oh, Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Wow.
Bob Ross, the rodeo guy?
Bobby Francis had Harpo stretch marks. That's not true, is it?
Bobby's
No,
fucking funny.
it's Bob Ross, the painter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Remember, today is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be again. Until we meet again!
After these messages, we'll be right back.
One of the wildest species ever to stalk this planet was the human animal. Wild and cunning enough to discover the essence of animal attraction. A scent that turned fear into fascination. Now Cody has bottled this primal essence. Wild musk oil for her, Cody musk cologne for him. One touch bears 1,000 quivers. Cody Wild Musk. Use it before you stalk.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Guys, what is this? Guys, all of you out right now.
Jared, I'm here to tell you that I'm quitting.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it. Aggie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
And you are here, folks. Welcome to Tuesday. And welcome to The Vibe. How's everybody doing today? Come on, let's do it, and let's get into it, folks. It is that goofy bastard child of Monday. Today is the day, Tuesday. That's awfully bright on my face right here. Let me take some of this stuff down, and let's get into this, because we know it's too close for comfort out there for some of you guys out there. It is summer. BF Live, The Vibe. There you go. Getting all the bells and whistles ready to hang out with you for the next 3 hours right here on The Vibe. It's not too cool of a summer where I'm at. It's a little overcast. I think we're expecting some rain later. We have been getting a lot of those many passing showers. I see a lot of the parts of the country been getting these really heavy torrential downfalls. So whatever you're doing, if you're doing it or going through it, come on, hang out with us for the next 3 hours. We hope you're safe. Taking you back a little back to Bananarama. That's going back way to the 80s. It's a cruel summer right there on here on BF Live, The Vibe. So what are you guys up to today, folks? I see there's 18 of you in here. I see that Andrew the Giant is co-streaming my show on the Andrew the Giant channel. So let's I want to see with Andrew. He's not on screen yet. He's backstage currently right now. I'll let you know. I'll show you what I see right here. There's Andrew right here. He's the only one I got backstage right now. He's not with us, yes, and that's probably likely because he's getting his lunch right now. But I'm curious to ask Andrew how he made out. If you watched the All-Star, the Home Run Derby yesterday. I tried to watch that last night. I basically had it playing while I was busy in and out of the room, and I saw the winner of that. So I know Andrew is the look. See what now the camera comes on backstage. I'll give him a second to get everything going. I see you just talk sports or women, and Andrew just pops out. He just shows up out of nowhere, folks. Let me take the lift off Rio out of backstage. I got a little. I don't know. I'm doing the show here today, folks, and for whatever reason, StreamYard keeps messing with the layout of their screen. Now I'm viewing this show, trying to produce this show on a very tiny screen, like basically smaller than my phone screen right now, and they have a tremendous backstage area. But I digress. Those are my problems, not yours. But let's see. Andrew's either like giving me devil horns or he's trying to get earphones on, so I'm gonna give him a second. I could show it to you and really entertain you folks and watch Andrew struggle drinking and doing all kind of activities. Let me see. That looks like a gang sign, Andrew. Wait a minute. He's flipping gang signs back there. Oh my, he's trying to get these headphones on. Maybe he's trying not to disturb his roommate. Let's watch real quick. There. See, I told you. Oh, see, he's trying to get him on. I told you, folks. Well, folks, why don't you guys throw your chats? Because you know we're going to do the opening chat family check-in. This is BF Live, The Vibe. We'd like to do 3 hours of fun and positivity hanging out your life. This is the day will allow us to be. Unless we're addressing some stuff like yesterday. We're going to do like the chat family check-in. We got the other news, like so serious news. I know he's really rushing to put those headphones on because I talked about the home run derby last night. So I need television to just go up his head. He's gonna need some help. Andrew, help. Let me see. I guess he's trying to do. He's taking in dishes backstage. Ooh, the BF remix. We got how you doing there? Be checking in on the signal dipped low. All the fun stuff's happening here, folks. So when the signal decided it wants to cooperate and Andrew's headphones decided they want to cooperate, Andrew needs like a stick, like my boy Bobby Nick. You need that pick 'em up stick, like a claw or something like that for Andrew. The fat stick, as Bob Levy called it. He needs a fat stick. BF Live, the dive. Brian, come on, Jake. I see you bastard. What is going on? I guess it's my turn. Let me turn this signal off. It's like every day, pretty much every day it's time. But hang there, folks, with me through this little low signal dip. And we'll get Andrew's headphones on his head as soon as we can. I hope he's not trying to get those off the floor by himself. As I wait for my signal to recover here. And we have 3 hours of fun today hanging out on a Tuesday. But did any of you watch the home run derby last night? Do many people even care about baseball anymore? They have the All-Star game coming up this week. So the Major League Baseball is currently in the All-Star break. And they have like activities. They have like the veteran softball game. They have a lot of other fun activities around the All-Star game. And one of them last night was the home run derby. And I see, wow, it's funny. I can see myself skipping in my own screen there. So I can see what you guys are experiencing. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll give it a second to recover here and we will have vibes. We'll let no dip in the internet signal cause us not to have fun as 20 of you check in. I see that I've got a low signal, 24 of you now, 23. Come on and hang out. Anybody got you some Wi-Fi that you can bring for me? Oh, my goodness. I guess it's a busy day here in my neighborhood for the Wi-Fi. But let's go through it. The sound is coming in much better now, BF, says my friend Raliegh checking in. Thank you, Raliegh, and thank you for stopping in on after the show yesterday, and you commented on the show after the fact on YouTube. I appreciate that, Raliegh, and it really helps. YouTube looks at the algorithm and sees people checking in, so I appreciate that. All right, well, why don't we press through like we do here on The Vibe? I got to see what the chat family's up to, folks. So for those of you who are not familiar with The Vibe, this is going to be the opening chat family check-in. This is where you kind of put in the chat what you're up to today. Are you home? home? Are you at work? Are you having lunch? You having a ham sandwich, leftovers? What are you having? As I watch myself do the Mr. Roboto impression. Come on, Signal. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Signal. It's a Tuesday. I see Rini. I'm reading ahead. She said she slept in yesterday. Got to do that every now and then. All right, the longest I played that clip. All right, guys. Well, let's do this. Let's press through now. I'm going to go. Oh, I see Space Chief 75 check in. I see the Reverend Wild Bill checking in, helping me towards my modest goal, just $49.99 today. So what do you say I do it, folks? I'm going to press through. I'm going to put the goggles on. I'm going to go over to my media assets. I see Andrew trying to get back in the picture, so maybe by the time he gets the headphones on and I get things rolling and the signal cooperates, we will start with the opening chat family check-in for Tuesday. This is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 341, or at least we're trying to be, folks. Put your stuff in the chat and let me know what you're up to, and let's go. Let's push through it. Come on.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
We're going to try, folks. You're going to talk amongst yourselves. You're going to talk with me. Come on, Signal. Rise to the occasion as I see 2 bars. Can I get 3 bars out of you on the little indicator? You disappeared. That means we're going good, folks. This is the opening chat family check-in. So step 1 has been accomplished. Now I see Andrew getting the assist with the camera off, but he is getting the assist, getting those headphones on. So Andrew the Giant will be joining us in just a minute, folks. But during that time, I will ask you to post them up, folks, because this is what we do. Post time. Quite literally, post your chats.
1 minute to post time. Approaching the gate.
We're going to have fun at the other news. We're going to talk to Andrew about sports. I got some fun clips, sounds, and music. And they're off. Whip 'em, Andrew. He's here. It's Andrew the Giant. How you doing? I can hear you. I can hear you, Andrew. DJ Andrew. How you doing, buddy?
We're good.
Good.
New headphones. My
I
mom
see.
bought them today.
You bought them? Oh, somebody brought them for you today?
My mom did.
Your mom did. Well, awesome. Thank you, Andrew's mom. So is this so you can have a little more privacy and kind of what you're saying and doing and all that stuff, buddy?
Yes.
Good, buddy. Good. Yeah, I don't imagine everybody wants to overhear everything that gets talked about on an Andrew show. How are you doing on a Tuesday, my friend?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You're upright. You got your shirt on. Now you weren't here. We didn't do no sound check. So this is your first sound check of the day. So I want to see. Let me look at you a little closely right here, buddy, because I'm trying to determine if it's that time, Andrew. Do we think it's that time? It's that time to play our favorite new game show here on the Vibe.
Not yet.
Oh, you didn't have lunch yet?
Oh, it's not out yet.
Food's not out yet. I thought when we didn't do a sound check before the show that might be where you're at, Andrew.
I had a little emergency cleanup.
Okay, well that's good. Well, look, Andrew's here, all professional, like Florida man, smile on his face. Hey, Andrew, say hello to all your friends checking in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. We're about to do the opening chat family check-in, so let me and Andrew know what you guys are up to today. Yes.
Guess what?
Uh-oh, we got to guess what? Yes, Andrew.
New numbers.
New what? Oh, the new number. Let me give me a timpani. This is Andrew. Andrew's trying to get up to 40,000 subscribers on Andrew the Giant 96. I give you a timpani drum, and then Andrew will give us the latest total. Andrew the Giant, what is the latest total subscribers for Andrew the Giant 96?
39,933.
933. 67 away. Carry the 133. Yeah, 67 away. Come on, if you're not already subscribed to Andrew the Giant 96, wow. You're getting closer, Andrew, to 40,000. And this is just his other channel. Andrew, it's Tuesday. And I will remind you that on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, as you well know, it's your no filter Andrew Day, buddy, right?
Yeah.
So this is just the first of many shows and many opportunities you're going to have to hang out and see Andrew today. But Andrew, I called him to post I'm going to do this with you now. Do it properly again since you're here, buddy. I wasn't sure if you were going to be ready for post time, but let's tell him to post him again. Andrew is going to whip the horse
Yes.
And now Andrew is going to be with me for the opening chat family check-in. Here we go, Andrew. Andrew's getting him in the gate. They're off. Pecan checks in. Always most enthusiastically. I want to thank once again Just a Guest, who so eagerly jumped right into the chat as soon as I created the link for this show yesterday, and we had a little hello back and forth exchange. Just a Guest. Maybe he'll be checking in later, but always thank you, Pecan, for your enthusiasm. Goonie goo goo, you begonias. He always says what he says. There's his pecan emoji. Onga bunga. What do you gano, gano, gano? Let's get it going today, buddy. It's Tuesday. What do you gano? Pecan. Pecan checks in. Generous dollar super chat. Thank you for helping me for my mod goal. Just $49.90 here on the vibe. Thank you for the $2. Oh, doing and we're having it.
You're underwater there, BF. You're underwater.
Thank you, Andrew. I will press on like a Lee press on. I'll try to. I'm going to enjoy some coffee while I wait for my signal to recover yet again. Unbelievable.
I found two good rock stations here in Florida, so I'm happy.
Really, Andrew? Tell everybody what your rock stations are while my signal recovers, buddy.
Knock, knock.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Yes.
Oh.
Andrew, lunch is on the table.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, buddy, I'll put Andrew backstage, and I will press through with no signal. They were knocking. I'm enjoying the rest of my coffee as I wait for my signal to recover. Pecan, it utilizes all his member emojis. Thank you for your support, Pecan. And if you don't have money to give every show, another way to support the vibe is for as little as $4.99 a month by being a member, and you can have fun with all those emojis as well, like Pecan. Good day, sir. Pecan from FJM checking in. Come on, Signal. Signal, I need you to rise up and praise me. I need your help today. Oh, Lord, I need. Please, Lord, help me with my Wi-Fi signal. I'm struggling in the name of Jesus. Oh, my God. Here, let's keep going. FJM, good day, brother, from our friend Pecan. Oscar Electric checks in. Pecan, I just saw the match. You fucking rock. I love it. I know that no doubt Oscar Electric is talking about one of the many fun matches that our friend Pecan 420, Pecan 420 right here on YouTube, he kind of makes all of these matches in the WWE universe, but all of the people in our kind of podcast orbit. So if you want to go see those fun matches, his link's running in my chat, Pecan 420. Pecan shouts out Oscar Electric, to Cal, and fuck yeah. Just a Guest says, oh yeah, there's Just again. Coolio trailer BF, I thank you. I'm always trying to add some zip and some zing and some zang. So some of you that checked in early might notice that for my live, I had like a little trailer rather than just look at a thumbnail. So that's what Just a Guest is talking about. Thank you, Just a Guest. Just a Guest gets acknowledged from Pecan. Raliegh checks in with all the emojis and fun. Slap in yesterday. It looks like she's waking in bacon. Raliegh checks it. Hello, Hoya from our friend Pecan. Mandy Diff checks in and says, Pecan, Raliegh. I know that's itching. Oscar Electric and Just a Guest getting the love from Mandy Diff. Raliegh says, Pecan, it's good to see you, Pecan. Emoji. Mandy Diff gets the love from Raliegh. Pecan shouts out Mandy Diff with the Hoya. Mandy Diff says, everyone love everyone today. Let's do it. Let's all hug. Mouth hugs are accepted and optional. There you go. But Mandy Diff, yes, that's right. Let's have a good day today. Always striving to make today better than yesterday. You know, you can't always help what's put in front of you. Some days we know as adults now you have to address or deal with things as they're presented to you. But yes, it's always a goal to make next day better than the last. Shawnee Zone, that's my friend from the Howard Stern Show days. It's not. It's not high register, Shawnee. It's just Shawnee. Go help him out by giving him a free sub on his page. Life is short, says Mandy Diff. You're right, girlfriend. I see my signal continue remaining underwater, but I hope, trust, and at least the audio is coming through. Rini says, I love y'all. We appreciate you too, Rini. I love you too. I love this chat family. Pecan shouts out Mandy Diff. Some more than others, though, LMAO says Rini. Mandy Diff supports me as a monthly member, and she's having fun using the Slurpee emojis. That acknowledges that BF Live the vibe is different. It's refreshing. Thank you, Mandy Diff. Just kidding, says Rini checking in. I doubt that. Rini is getting the laughs from Mandy Diff. There's Brian checking in. Come on, Signal. Right back at you, Rini from Brian Kowalczyk. Mandy gets love from Oscar Electric. Rini's giving us the smiles. Pecan shouts out and acknowledges Brian Kowalczyk with the Hoya. Hello, Rini from our friend Oscar Electric. Hello, Oscar Electric from Rini. Mandy Diff says, I want to know how to do a filter character like Corn Dip. Not corn. I want to be a pot leaf. I have a old laptop and can hardwire the headphones. Well, Mandy Diff, you know what? From what I know about this great community, all you have to do is put things out there in the ether, and I guarantee you somebody will step up and help you with the filter game. I would ask Wendy, because Wendy's done a little bit. She's done Banana Man. So Wendy can figure some stuff out. I think she might even help you out. I haven't even figured out the filter game yet, really. Let's see. Pecan, what's up, bro? From Brian Kowalczyk. Rini says, the morning reel always has me laughing my big butt off. Well, I'm glad you enjoy that. And I really rely on that for people to kind of, including myself, to kind of just slog in here and go, okay, what are we doing? And, no matter how much time I give to bells and whistles, there's always a couple of bells and whistles that I might miss getting fired up, right before the show. So I use that to get my sound levels right and to get a laugh and to set a tone. And it'll catch my attention every now and then, like, oh, okay, that was pretty good. Andrew is currently away at lunch, so he'll be back later. Pecan says, BF wore some Cody during his dates with Terry Nee in D.C. That is a deep cut right there in the opening liftoff reel when I showed like a classic commercial, Cody Wild Musk for Men. Use it before you stalk. That's what I'm talking about. That was it. You know it. I was dead sexy, man. Absolutely. That's right.
Hello, Frisco.
I wear Mambo like Ronnie does on the Stern Show. Mandy Diff says, BF Live, Captain Nick, Andrew, and Scott. Rini says, good morning, opening liftoff reel. Here we go now. It skipped on me. I see some friends checking in. It really skipped. Let me see. Here we go. What do we got? Come on. I'm getting back to it. Wow, it really skipped. BF Live, the dive. There we go. That's when the signal was, can't understand you. Domo arigato BF roboto. That's when my signal was sucking now. Now it's not sucking as much. Andrew needs a headphone implant, says our friend Just a Guess. That we need some glue. Like I said, I don't like to, obviously, things that come easy to us or can be a struggle to Andrew, and I don't like to do it too much unless it's really hella funny. But let's see. The Reverend Wild Bill says Mandy Diff, HIGH. Reverend Wild Bill gets the love from Brian Kowalczyk. Rini says, of course we'll be here when it's fixed. There you go. Thank you very much. Just a Guess Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Reverend Bill getting the love from Mandy Diff. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill from Just a Guess. Oscar Electric, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. The sound is coming in much better now, BF. I'm catching up. That was at 12:15 that message came through. There is Pecan's link right there. I have all of these great creative people, as many as I can without totally littering my chat, to help them out. Pecan 420 right there. If you click on that link when it goes by, you can watch these matches that some of them include me, Terry Nee, Bobby, Nick, Scott, and many people from our universe. And I understand now, Oscar Electric. There's the box right there for Andrew the Giant if you want his links, like his Cash App, his PayPal, or the link to help him get up to 40,000 subscribers for free on Andrew the Giant 96 on YouTube. Yes, I slept all day yesterday, says Rini, and we missed you. It was very nice seeing your message yesterday in the comments section after our live show. Thank you very much, Rini. Reverend Wild Bill checks in with a $2 super chat. So you can get better Wi-Fi. I see what you did there, Reverend Wild Bill, you son of a bitch. All right. Thank you, Wild Bill. Just more money I can send to Xfinity or whatever. Here you go. All links are running for friends like the Shawnee Zone again. Space Chief 75 checks in on a Tuesday. I'm here fixing a sink and elbow deep drain sludge. We'll chat as I can. Well, brother, it sounds like you're literally up to your elbows in it. Let me finish my coffee right here on the bar. It gets cold so quick. Space Chief 75. That's that's something, brother. Of the things I can do around the house, plumbing isn't among my favorite. Plumbing and electricity. I can do like repairs and stuff like that and painting and stuff. But when it gets down to that, too much of that plumbing stuff and this joint and that joint and everything starts leaking on me, good luck to you, Space Chief 75. Good on you. Afternoon says written off, another enthusiastic friend. Checks in and says, good afternoon, BF Live. Pecan shouts out Space Chief 75. Raliegh says, hi to Space Chief 75. Have a good one. Written off Hoya from our friend Pecan. Just a guest says, any chemicals, Space Chief? Space Chief 75 took out from the Reverend Wild Bill. Pecan gets the love from written off. Reverend Wild Bill, Hoya to written off. Kurt Cobain checks in and just says, Obama! Obama, I think I had that sound drop. I could find that on the quick, there you go. Here we go. Written off says Reverend Wild Bill Hoya. Raliegh says uses the Andrew emoji, the juicy man meat emoji, and Andrew. Well, Raliegh, since you're a regular and you support me here as a member on the Vibe, we did the Soulful Horoscope Readings yesterday, so I will make sure that I fit in your juicy man meat today on a Tuesday. Raliegh will get it in today, not just Andrew. Andrew emojis are being utilized by my friend Pecan with Big Pimpin'. Kurt Cobain checks in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. I love you, Andrew. I love you, man. Well, when Andrew comes back, I'll let you say it again. I'll let him know. Hit like, share, and please, friends. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe in the name of Jesus, or at least in the name of BF Live. Thank you. I know you love me, but at least let all these algorithms and services know that you love us. Thanks, Mom. Good looking out, says Raliegh. Widow Killer says it's a sad day for Pokemon fans. I just found out the guy that voiced Professor Oak James from Team Rocket and Meow, as well as other characters in the TV show, just passed away a couple days ago. Well, that's something, Widow Killer, when these I know that that's a big franchise as far as Pokemon. I've heard many people say that is like the biggest media kind of event to happen in their life, as far as things like that go. And so I understand the gravity to people that follow that stuff when, like, some of your favorite people are no longer with us. So rest in peace, Widow Killer. Admiral Butterfingers checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, Hoya. What's up, Admiral? Thanks for checking in. Widow Killer gets the Hoya from Pecan. Just Bart just checks in and says, good afternoon, everyone. Home and relaxing. Had to take my one meds I take for emergency only and feeling better after 2 doses. We hope positive vibes contribute to you feeling better. Our great friend FJM checking in, or Just Bart. I get you two sick people mixed up. Just Bart, good afternoon from Pecan. Subathon. Come on, that's right. Andrew wants to have a subathon, everybody. It's not about $5 footlongs. It's about getting Andrew free subscribers over there on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. He's really super excited. You guys know that follow Andrew the Giant 96 here on YouTube. This kid is on all the time posting. He puts so many lives up asking all kind of fun questions. He works his ass off to get to 40,000 subscribers. So if anyone deserves that next benchmark, it is Andrew the Giant. He works for it. Bart gets a love from Mandy Diff. As we're nearing the end of the opening chat family check-in. Admiral Butterfingers, I'll think I'm talking to Elizabeth all of a sudden. Admiral Butterfingers. Hoya, everyone. How's the cat? Let me see. How about we got a good no, but to that I say Hoya to Admiral Butterfingers. Come on, let's keep it going. It is Tuesday.
Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya.
Raliegh checks in and says, good afternoon, Just Bart. Happy you're home and wishing you and Tiff the best always. That's nice. Chat, putting the word in there. Good afternoon, Pecan from Just Bart. Pecan shouts out Admiral Butterfingers with the Hoya. Raliegh says Hoya to Admiral Butterfingers. Kurt Cobain says, love you, Andrew. Still not bad. Let's see. Mandy, Hoya. Widow Killer says, what number is it when they send you the first plaque? First plaque. I'm not sure. 100,000 says just a guess. They're talking about that. BF Roboto again. Lunchtime, says Raliegh. What's for lunch, says just a guess. We'll find out. Let's go, says Crippin' and Clippin' and Dippin'. That is a great question, Brian Kowalczyk. I don't know if she's getting her summer in, bro. She has come back every now and then talking about she's been on the river, I think, or she hung out with her niece or family, if I recall. So maybe she's sleeping in, or maybe she's catching up on some summer. Maybe she's fitting in some summer there, Brian. But we'll find out, and we're going to mark her tardy. She feels tardy. I wonder too, Brian, says Raliegh. Gas, hashtag gas, that's corn diff. All right. What's up, Corn? LOL, Corn Diff from Raliegh. The Nightbot, there's my membership link if you care to support me in that way. Corn Diff gets the love from Mandy Diff. Boss Doctor Report. Thumbs up. Yeah, Reverend Wild Bill. Glad that the health of our chat family and their significant others is improving and getting on the good side of things. Get on the good foot. He says doing good. A good Reverend Wild Bill. I love all the great vibes being said by Gimme Bezos. He says hola beaches. And that's just a nice way of saying, hello, bitches. How you doing there? Gimme Bezos on a Tuesday. Mandy Diff checks in and says, Corn, don't worry. I probably won't do it. I'm too nervous. Well, Mandy Diff, the filter should help you. Hoya, says the Reverend Wild Bill, giving the Rumble some love. You're currently watching and or listening to BF Live The Vibe 341. It's Tuesday. It's on Andrew the Giant 96 channel being co-streamed. It's also on Andrew's personal Facebook. It's on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube, Rumble, and my personal Facebook. There's many ways to enjoy it today. Pecan checks in with a most generous $2 super chat, and it's colorful. And he says, Domo arigato BF Roboto. Domo arigato BF Roboto. I don't want to be offensive and try to sing the Japanese part improperly, but thank you, my friend Pecan, for helping me for my modest goal of $49.99 to keep the vibe alive. Yes, says our friend Oscar Electric. I miss streaming, says Admiral Butterfingers. Oscar's laughing. I so enjoy your videos, Pecan. You can go right here. There's the link right below her comment, Pecan 420. If you haven't already, folks, go click on that and watch them at your leisure. They're fun matches. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of, with the Bobby Nick matches, there's like Marlboro signs. There's always like little and bigger Easter eggs as well. Just a lot of fun and a lot of extra added detail if you know the personalities of the people in the match. Thanks, Raliegh from Pecan. There's the Nightbot running Andrew the Giant's links. They're constantly running. Thank you, Pecan, says our friend Raliegh. Shawnee's Own runs again. Hoya says, Wild Bill giving the Facebook some love over there. I appreciate that, Bill. The King of All Diff checks in and says, Hoya. I appreciate you hanging out here in the vibe. And once again, seeing you on Replayables Saturday night. That was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing Replayables again Thursday. And I'll give you a little advance word on Saturday because I booked it myself. We're going to have a special guest on that I wanted to have on for a minute. We are going to have the one and only from the Perry universe and a lot of our chat. He's chat family, bro. He's a great bro. We're going to have the one and only on Replayables this Saturday. Rev Fug Lee. Rev Fug Lee is going to come on. The first time he was on Replayables, he was on there with Uncle Jack, and Uncle Jack had like a rabbit suit on, and it was a lot of other, I think we had another guest, I don't know if it was RBLQ or Two Joints, one of those Canadian guys, one of my great Canadian friends, and it was a very busy scene, and so I said, Rev Fugly, I want to have you back, and we can just chill with you and hang out and have some good time, drinking, smoking, laughing, joking, and watching fun videos. We're going to do that Saturday night with Rev Fugly on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. Knockout checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, I miss Obama and presidents that put America first, unlike the current anti-U.S. shit show press. Well, I appreciate your opinion here, Knockout, and that's on Andrew the Giant 96 channel, and we understand that, bro, and we appreciate that, but we try to leave that at the door because we try to affect the things we can affect, man. We only get one good ride on this planet, so we try to make the most of it. Not trying to be divided or divisive by all that bullshit. We're trying to keep it 100 and keep it positive here on the vibe. Admiral Butterfinger says, just Bart, I'm happy you're feeling better. Pecan says, King of all stifties to Cal. Hoya, King of all diffs from our friend Raliegh. Howdy y'all from King of all diffs. The Fat Pig says, I say good day to you and I say good day to you, sir. The Fat Pig steps in on the vibe. Hey, Fat Pig, I know that you're going to be hanging out for the Perry Chronicles on the Levy-verse over there tonight. That's where he hangs out with Hollywood Jim, what we call now Hollywood Jim PCL, one of the producers and kind of guys that helps around in the background. And they talk about like all the kind of the older stories about Perry Caravello. So if you want to fill in the blanks and maybe ask some questions about why Perry does this or that, maybe a good opportunity to watch tonight. On the Levy-verse at 9 p.m. East. That is the Perry Chronicles. What's up, Fat Pig? I'm back. Good get high afternoon to you all. Well, you know what Tam Mom says about that when
I never left.
Tam Mom never leaves. She's always here, FJM. Rini says, good day to you, the fat pig. Hi, FJM, from our friend Rini checking in. The fat pig, I say good day, sir, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Fat pig acknowledges Rini, saying hi, Rini. Andrew, have a great lunch. Clipping and dipping and tripping. Hoya from Peacunt. Hey, Rini from Just Bart checking in. FJM, the Calcify Kid. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Wild Bill to Cal from our friend the Fat Pig. King of all diffs. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Scott Fitzpatrick, the Prop Master. All his links are running right there. Peacunt gets the love from Clipping and Dipping. Corn Diff from Peacunt. There's my membership link once again. Gimme Bezos gets the Ola from Peacunt. Rini gets love from FJM as we're nearing the end of the opening chat family check-in. Clipping and dipping, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Just Bart, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Admiral Butterfingers gets acknowledged with a Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill as well. Clipping and cripping and dipping gets it from Rini. Clipping says that link for the Prop Master, Scott, doesn't work. Well, I will check into that. Thank you for that technical note, Clipping and cripping. Sometimes I got put a little space in those, so I'm going to go back and check on that. Thank you, buddy. The Reverend Wild Bill Hoya, I'm happy you got the news. Good news. Reverend Wild Bill Hoya from Clipping and Dipping. Erie's Rini from our friend. There's the love. RFL lies about his birthdays. Says you, Terry Nee. Just so happens that it's Terry Nee's birthday, so happy birthday, Terry Nee. What do you think about that, Rev Fugly?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Terry. Happy birthday to you.
We know the real deal. It's Terry Nee's birthday over here. And now I see Andrew. I think he's gearing up again. So we're about to play our favorite new game show. Well, I shouldn't tell him because he might wipe something out. I shouldn't remind him. Get them earphones on. Get them earbuds. Just get them earphones on. And then let's see. All right, he's getting a little assist right there. Let's see. ROFL, let's see. Reverend Wild Bill says, clipping, it's because there are two links, the same comment. I tried, got the 404 code YouTube. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Wild Bill. There's my sister checking in. What's up, big sis? I'm glad you're back. See what I did there? And I hope your back is doing well, my big sister. Recovering from her own situation right there. I'm glad you're back. Get it? Hey-o. Terry Nee took out from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hi, Kathy from Rini checking in. There's a good idea. Kathy Linder, Hoya from the Admiral Butterfingers. High Times, HIGH, says Rini. Kathy Linder, hey, stranger, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Reverend Wild Bill gets love from FJM checking in. Gimme Bezos, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Terry Nee took out from Peacunt. Admiral Butterfinger says happy birthday to Terry Nee. Kathy Linder, Hoya from Peacunt. King of All Diff says, if you're someone who doesn't mind, please keep Texas Hill Country in your prayers. I'm in Kerrville now, and they're still finding bodies. And I believe King of All Diffs, that's what I love about knowing about. We have so many great, caring, diverse people in this community that we actually have people in our chat family that are actually helping people on the ground. And yes, who you pray or whoever you speak out to or reach out to or whatever you do, if someone doesn't mind, please keep the Texas Hill Country in your prayers. They said, I'm in Kerrville now and still finding bodies. I can only imagine going through something like that. The Netflix documentary on Richard Heaney is out today. I wonder if they mention him getting $15,000 from Perry and introducing him to crack. How about that? Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a little kind of always a fun, weird side note, Widow Killer. Like Perry wouldn't be weird enough on his own, but the fact that he knew personally Richard Heaney, the father of the balloon boy who was reportedly lifted off in his experimental balloon and sailing somewhere across the country, that Perry Caravello knows his father and had like a whole relationship and evidently, allegedly smoked crack with him. So there you go. That's a whole just crazy connection. Maybe that's some of the stuff you can talk about or find out about, or some of those deep cuts, or ask Jim PCL tonight if you join him on the Perry Chronicles over there on the Levyverse at 9 p.m. tonight. That's the kind of stuff you can get down with. I see Andrew still getting ready. Wavy G checks in. Happy birthday, Terry Nee and Rev Fugly. Well, you know, Terry Nee's here, so I believe it's his birthday. But if Rev Fugly's not here, I don't know that is it his birthday? Is it not? How you doing, Wavy G checking in? I bet you'll be watching the Perry Chronicles tonight. Terry Nee, how old are you now? Around 1,000 years old? Oh, my goodness. King of all diffs gets a love from Rini. Wavy G Hoya from Peacunt. Admiral says, King of all diffs, I'm going to keep praying for Texas. I hope it all ends for them soon for them. Hoya Wavy G. Bye B checks in. What's up, buddy? All right. Oh. Here we go. Okay, thank you. We got that one. Texas Hill. There you go. Prayers from and FTG. We're gonna have to wait a minute. You don't want to mix karma like that there. You just one or the other. That'd be my suggestion on that one, Reverend. Being a Reverend, sir. You don't want to mix oil and water like that. Bybee, good to see you, says Raliegh. King of All Diffs gets a shout out love from Peacunt. Thank you all so much from King of All Diffs. Bybee, what's up, brother, from Peacunt. Hey, Raliegh from Bybee. Reverend Wild Bill, still younger than Bob. That's kind of true. What did you say? Terry Needs calling you old. What's up, Peacunt from Bybee checking in. Bybee, hey, from the Reverend Wild Bill. What's up, Wild Bill from Bybee. Terry Needs says, wow, that makes so much sense. That was a nut. Widow Killer says, I just found out governor of Colorado pardoned him. I just found out the governor of Colorado pardoned him and his wife for the Balloon Boy hoax a few years ago. Really? He got pardoned for that shit? Because he literally had the whole country in a buzz, if everybody remembers, at the time. It was on CNN. It was on worldwide news that there was a little boy allegedly floating in like some aluminum balloon across the country and it ended up being a hoax, like he was like hiding in a corner or something like that. I didn't know he got pardoned. That, I mean, I don't know. Some things you should burn for and just stay punished for, I guess. I don't know. I'm so old that when God said, let there be light, I pulled the string and flipped the switch. Hi-yo. That's what you did right there. Bill, William, flick the switch. There you go. Let's see. Raliegh says, I'm happy you listen to me, Reverend Wild Bill. I better duck now, says Raliegh. You don't want to get hit by that lightning? Widow Killer Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Moop moops, meep mop, moop moops from Terry Nee. And with that, I'm going to let Andrew continue to probably put his headphones on, folks, because with that was the last chat in the opening chat family check-in. What do you say we get on with the show?
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that's what we do here on The Vibe. You guys talk amongst yourselves in the chat. You talk with me and Andrew and whoever shows up, and 3 hours of positive vibes are created every day, Monday through Friday. That was the opening chat family check-in. All right, let me see what we got here to get the show started. I like to mix in some fun clips in between kind of segments and what we do here on The Vibe. So let's look at coming off the Ozzy tribute. You know, there are lots of people were feeling the fact that Ozzy Osbourne, the lead singer and of Black Sabbath and great solo artist, kind of did his farewell swan song, as they were calling it, concert just at the end of last week. And so tributes were all abound on the internet. So I got one for you. I'm gonna share right here on The Vibe. Here's a little tribute to Ozzy here on The Vibe. And then we're going to get on with the not so serious news and a lot of other fun stuff here for the next couple hours.
It's not too late.
He's got a message here, folks.
To let love and forget about it.
Feeling it.
Make the wounds are healing. Try to be insane.
Everybody now, hit the chorus.
I'm going off the rails of a crazy train. I'm going off the rails of a crazy train. Maybe it's not too late.
How can you not be inspired by that? Maybe it's not too late to learn about love and forget about hate. I mean, that's Ozzy Osbourne, like back in the 80s. And, you know, everybody you see that surface of he's just like the crazy demon kind of metal guy. But if you really listen to like little specific lyrics like that, there's a lot of hope in a lot of Ozzy Osbourne's lyrics and a lot of inspiration, if you will, you know, if you listen in between the lines, as they say. Let's see. Andrew, I'm getting ready to bring him back, folks. All right, I think he's ready. He is my friend. He's yours. Let's play our favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had through lunch by looking in his beard. He's back. It's Andrew the Giant. We're going to play our new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch? Well, I guess now you're being clean. You ruined the new game show here on The Vibe. So you just got to tell us, Andrew, what did you eat for lunch?
I had chicken salad.
Chicken salad. Yummy, yummy. Oh, no, that's fruit salad. What else did you have, buddy? Chicken salad? Everybody likes to know the whole menu.
Cucumbers.
Mmm.
And fruit cocktail.
All right. Well, show the beard, Andrew. Our friend, the Red Wild Bill is. Well, I think he's yeah, you're getting a little view of it, Bill. There you go. I think Andrew's caught on to the new game show that we have here now. Now they're making sure that he doesn't have no evidence of his lunch in his beard, but we're going to continue to keep making that game show a thing here on the Vibe. Show the beard. Hey, wait a minute. Where's the chat ranking thing? Is it not running today? That was supposed to be like a, I think it was just like a beta test program or something like that. Let me see. Are they not doing?
It's.
Oh, I see it. I see the XP running on mine. I see that. Let me see. I'll tell you the top fans right now. I will give you the live standings. I'm not sure. Maybe you got to refresh. But here is the chat ranking thing as I have them right now. I have Pecan 420 in first place with 400 XP points. The Red Wild Bill with 175 in second place. And Just a Guess is third. And rounding out the top five is FJM, Jim Fanning, and the Widow Killer. So there you go. They are still running. The points are running. Invisible Jizz. DC to have. Hamburger, says Terry Nee was his guess. Someone cleaned him, says the Reverend Wild Bill, ruining our game, I say. Is Andrew saving his bandwidth for the home run derby? Yes, Andrew. Before we lose Andrew, maybe we'll have to make that the first couple stories that we talk about before Andrew slowly fades off with a big belly of food. Is Andrew eating in prison? Are you eating in prison, Andrew?
I'm going to jail!
All right. Let's see. It's there. It's on Pecan. Let's see. It's working fine. Hey, give me Bezos from Rini. Pecan is winning. There you go. It's working. Everybody's checking out the XP points. Man, I got to keep chatting more, LOL. Matt checks in with the devil horns up. He coined it. He says hello to myself and the Midday Freaks. Matt, we're getting ready to check in with Andrew about the home run derby last night that kind of went down. Fuck yeah, Andrew. Hashtag duck juice. All right, Andrew. So what did you see?
Some controversy going on there.
What did you see, buddy? Tell us about the home run derby last night.
A kid robbed someone.
I saw that too, buddy. So tell everybody, they have the little kids out in the outfield shagging. They call it shagging the balls, basically catching the balls that don't make it over the fence for the home run derby, right? Yeah. Tell everybody what the kid did on the one.
Robbed one.
Yeah, he robbed one. It's a home run derby, so these guys are up there swinging their asses off, literally swinging for the fences, and they allow select little leaguers to go out there and shag the balls and throw them back in. And my one dude stole a home run from the guy during the home run derby, Andrew. And did you see the kid in front of him? He put the hands down like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, what were you thinking? But his baseball instinct kicked in. So that was Andrew's part of controversy. But what do you think about the guy that won, Andrew, the young Cal Riley, a catcher?
He's going to be the new Barry Bonds.
New Barry Bonds, you think, Andrew? So it was funny. It was great, Andrew, because they went back and showed they had the first home run derby in 1985, and many Orioles, like the legend Cal Ripken Jr. and I believe Eddie Murray, participated in that, Andrew. And it literally looked like just a bunch of guys gathered around home plate. Like it was none of this formality or anything like that, buddy. It was really neat. But young Cal called it. Riley's derby win a family affair after 20 years in the making. The Mariners backstop because he becomes the first catcher to win the home run derby there, Andrew.
How old is he?
It says young Cal. Let's see if it gives his age during the content of this article. The video went viral last week featuring an 8-year-old Cal Riley, Andrew, forecasting that he would eventually take place, yesterday, Monday night. He recorded 20 years ago on a handheld camera because smartphones did not exist yet, Andrew. Riley offered a premonition that now carries a sense of surreal. Here's what he said when he was 8 years old, Andrew, in a video camera at his house. Well, I got to do a show here, Andrew. I got to do it for people like you that didn't see it. See, that's what we're doing here. I'm I'm the home run derby champ, he says at 8 years old in a camera, the Mariners catcher said in that 20-second clip from way back when, which spread like wildfire within the Mariners clubhouse, across social media, to national broadcast, and more leading up to the sport's premier power hitting event. So that's what went down last night. So here, let me see if I can play it right here, right after this 5-second ad right here, Andrew.
Cool.
I'll play it for the people that didn't see it, Andrew, because that's what we're doing here. Kind of doing a show.
I'm the home run derby champ.
Oh.
Say in the champ. I'm the home run derby champ.
Wow.
I wasn't in a contest, was he?
You aren't going pee. What you say? What you say? I'm the man. I'm the man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The big dumper is your.
Look at that, Andrew. How many times do you see that?
How about the
The
job
big
that his
jumper.
younger brother and his dad did? Fantastic. I love it. Are you
How
kidding
did
me?
he get the nickname?
Dad and his two sons walk away with a title.
I don't know, but I imagine being a baseball player, Andrew, and Cal Ripken Jr. being like maybe the most famous baseball player ever. I'm going to say that might have had a little something to do with that little nickname there, Andrew. That was really cool. He called that shit. So he's 28 years old then, Andrew. They said he was 8 years old in the video, and that was 20 years in the making. So imagine he's 28 years old, but he called his shot on a video when he was 8, says that I'm the champ of the home run derby, and the first catcher. Rarely are catchers known as like power hitters, right, Andrew?
Yep.
All right, before we get into the meat of the BF Live, the Vibe, Not So Serious News, which I've yet to do, I have some fun stories that we're going to have fun talking about and discussing at length, Andrew. I want to point out one more baseball story for you and everyone else, Andrew. Have you ever heard of the pitcher, former Major League pitcher named Jim Abbott?
Yes.
Tell everybody about Jim Abbott and what made him so special, Andrew, for those who don't know. Because remember, we're doing a show here. Not everybody knows what you
Jim. Let's see. Jim.
There was an issue that there was a condition. He had a particular condition, Andrew.
Didn't he have one arm?
That is right, Andrew. That's why we call him the human sports ticker, folks, because he goes off the dome. Jim Abbott was a famous former Major League pitcher, Andrew, and he was known for, notoriously, because it's going to get your attention in a sport, the fact that I'm waiting to pause something here that I want to show. Let me pause that now. And I want to tell everybody about this, Andrew, including you, my friend, because after the home run derby last night, I let the channel just play, Andrew, and they showed this Jim Abbott documentary called Southpaw. It's an E60 documentary on ESPN, Andrew. I highly recommend this, Andrew. If you want to watch this, if you're a baseball fan, if you have like a condition or something that's with you, or you just want to be inspired, or this was a great. I watched this thing last night after it, and it was amazing. It was touching. The amount of people who have his condition that he ended up discovering just by putting it out there in the world it's astounding, and it overwhelmed him. It was really well done. All of these ESPN E60s are very well done. I don't think there's one I have seen that I haven't liked. Jim Abbott was born without a right hand. Despite the disability, Abbott rose to the highest heights of baseball and even pitched a no-hitter for the Yankees, Andrew. Did you remember that fact, buddy?
What?
Bro, I'm telling you, I highly recommend this, Andrew. You have to watch this. This guy was no joke. He had like a stump for one hand, and he would put the glove on the stump, quickly throw the pitch, and put the glove on and play defense, Andrew. This documentary, titled Southpaw, The Life and Legacy of Jim Abbott, a new edition of the ESPN E60 series, tells the story of Abbott's accomplishments against Cleveland on September 4th, 1993 at Yankee Stadium. Yes, Andrew.
How fast could he throw?
I saw a radar shot of him just in the show going by, Andrew. He was throwing 87 at one point, just messing around. But he had a cutter. It wasn't all about speed all the time, Andrew. This story is about how the Flint, Michigan native's unexpected rise to prominence inspired thousands of disabled and limb-different children across the world, and how Abbott's impact is still felt today. Here's some key facts about the 90-minute program. You can watch it. It's called The Life and Legacy of Jim Abbott. It's called Southpaw. It debuted just Sunday at 9 o'clock on ESPN. So I imagine if you go to ESPN or ESPN.com, it's also available on ESPN Plus and Disney Plus, Andrew. I highly recommend that. The dude was crazy inspirational, and they go through the entire no-hitter game, Andrew, and everything about his life that led up to a one-armed man pitching for the New York Yankees and pitched a no-hitter. You know, Andrew, dare I say that there's probably not many men with one arm that are going to make it in baseball, right? And there's even less. Probably 99% of the pitchers pitching that ever play baseball will ever pitch a no-hitter, Andrew. So the fact that this guy with one hand, one functional hand, made it to the major leagues and pitched a no-hitter, it's an amazing story. I highly recommend the Jim Abbott story, Southpaw, the ESPN documentary. All right, Andrew. Well, now let's keep the show going, buddy. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk. Let me click on them because I got a few news stories that I want to discuss with you and the chat family and length. I want to know what everybody thinks about these stories. But don't worry, folks. Like we said in the chat earlier, we can't control all the serious stuff. We're having fun and making our trip on this planet. So we do so serious news. Come on. I'm trying. As my signal goes down there, Andrew. And you 35 awesome people. Run it. Come on.
Okay.
Let's keep going, Andrew. Come on, I'm back, buddy.
It booted both of us out.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm trying to get another thing out from backstage. I can't get out. All right, well, let's continue with the vibe. Not so serious news there, Andrew. Well, I'll try to figure out how to can't kick that out. I got two of me in here right now, Andrew. All right, we only need one. Oh, Andrew, say something, you tar. Oh, for crying out loud. Carry the show, Andrew, for a couple seconds. Oh, let's see. There you go. Joe Mama checks in from Andrew the Giant 96.
Yo, Mama.
Joe Mama. And it's not even a Monday. Here we go. Dead Beat, Not Dead Fool checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel.
What's up?
What's up, Dead Beat? We're going to do the not so serious news. Andrew hangs out with me Monday through Friday on this side of things right here on The Vibe. This is my show. All right, let's see the not so serious news. All right, Andrew, in this first story I have for you, buddy, have you ever seen a green pigeon before?
No.
I'm about to show you one right now because tourists flock to see a bright green pigeon in England, Andrew. It's BF Live, The Vibe is worldwide, so this is for our friends over there in England. Look, there it is right there, buddy. I'll run the video after I read a little bit about how we got a green pigeon. Have you spotted the green pigeon in Northampton? Residents of Northampton, England have captured video of an unusual neighbor causing a stir in the area, a bright green pigeon. The pigeon's unusual hue, first noticed in June, has led to numerous videos of the bird going viral on TikTok. Locals said people have been flocking, to the area to catch a glimpse of the pigeon. One guy said he'd come from London, and I've heard many travel long distances to see it, which is a bit bonkers, as Northampton isn't really known for loads of tourists. So to have a pigeon as a tourist attraction is quite funny, really, resident Alex Zambone told the Northampton Chronicle and Echo. Mike Allibone, optics editor at Birdwatch magazine, said the pigeon's color is unlikely to have a natural causes, Andrew. Yeah, but I didn't think this was a natural thing. There is no wild pigeon in the world that looks like this, he told the BBC. It certainly looks as if it had been dyed, and the green coloring is too artificial. Allibone said that he also believes it to be unlikely that the bird's diet may have any factored in the coloration. The RSPCA previously warned against the trend of dyeing pigeons blue and pink for gender reveals parties, Andrew. So people, I don't know who people taking the time to like catch pigeons and dye them, buddy. They're doing them for gender reveal parties. It goes on to say a spokesperson for the organization said the dye could lead to serious risk for the pigeon. The dye and the paint can be toxic to the birds and other animals, and they would be likely to try to clean the substance from their feathers, which could result in them swallowing it, the representative said. Until its next molt, this pigeon will likely be more at a risk in the wild. Its mama was a hua parrot. Terry Nee, our resident bird expert, checking in. He would know that. Let's see. Come on, Signal. Some drunk Brit probably puked on it. Maybe so. Oh, right here. Oh. Okay, it's there it is. Let's see. May checks in from Andrew the Giant 96, Andrew, and says hello. Say hello to May.
How are
you? May. Let's show you this blue pigeon again here, Andrew. On Signal. Hello, May, checking in. Is Andrew wearing headphones? Yes, Matt. We got Mr. Big Time over here. Just got him some headphones. Mr. Professional, Matt. I think his roommate couldn't stand the sound of my voice, maybe, or something like that, or the same. Let's see. Let's see. Shawnee Zone. I don't get that guy. Hardly has any content and only 2 or 3 lives saved. And I'll let you know, Clippin, because that's because I did that show with him called the Shawnee Zone on the Shuley Network, and they kind of stopped doing it over there. But he wanted to continue the show, bro. He had no YouTube page or no YouTube presence or anything. So he's literally just getting it started again, brother. And that's why I'm trying to help him promote it. So he's literally, I mean, if you look, the kind of the date on it is probably fairly fresh on the channel and all. So if you can help him out with a free like, share, subscribe, there you go. There you go. That's all that is, man. Man, that's what you're missing. There you go. I filled it in for you. I'm waiting for my signal to recover. I'm gonna show you this green. So I guess this was for a gender reveal, or maybe some drunk people, like they said, got a hold of it over here. Ready? Look at all the other pigeons running from it, Andrew. Treating it like it's different. Let's watch it again. See what the other pigeons do. They're like, ugh. There you go, Andrew. So that's what a green pigeon looks like.
They're molting.
Yeah, well, they eventually will molt, Andrew. Their feathers fall off and they grow a new set of feathers in tow. So until that process happens, that's going to be the color of that pigeon until that process happens, Andrew. Andrew, I think we were talking about the Superman movie the other day. I think there's a lot of excitement about it. We talked about Jurassic Park maybe doing better than some people thought. These kind of comeback movies, these made for a new generation movies. Superman opens to a sky-high $217 million at global box office, becoming DC Comics' biggest premiere since the Batman movie franchise. Andrew, what do you think about that, man? Have any thoughts on that? You like Superman?
Superman is the new Batman.
Ah, maybe so. The first film in the newly rebranded DC Universe has already surpassed the lifetime grosses. Get this, Andrew. This one movie has already surpassed the lifetime grosses of 6 out of the company's 10 most recent films, Andrew, to give you an idea of what this has done for the DC universe. Because Marvel has been killing it for a while, but DC has been struggling to get their movies to kind of do this well, buddy. What do you think about that? Might be a new day. About to see how this is done. I'll read the article to you and we can talk about it a little bit more. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the great blue hope of DC Studios. Superman, the first film under the comic giant's newly rebranded media franchise, the DC Universe, soared past expectations this weekend for a stellar $122 million open at domestic box office and $217 million globally. While that number comes up just short of the projection from the tracking mainstay, the National Research Group, $125 million to $145 million domestic opening, it surpasses DC and distributor Warner Brothers' own projections of $90 million to $125. With an estimated budget of $225 million, Superman is poised to become profitable, even adjusting that number for marketing expenses, usually hidden from the publicly available bottom line. Placing the first new take on the last son of Krypton in over a decade in context shows just how welcome a boom Superman is to DC. The film's opening take is the best since 2022's Batman. It outgrossed the last solo outing, Man of Steel, $116 million domestic premiere, and it represents a greater sum than the lifetime grosses of staggering 6 out of 10 most recent films, including among them The Blue Beetle, Shazam, Fury of Gods, Wonder Woman 1984, which was supposed to be a big movie, Suicide Squad, which was a really big movie, Andrew, Birds of Prey. They all failed to cross the $100 million in their domestic runs. That's unbelievable. Superman director James Gunn, producer and DC co-head Peter Safran, and stars David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan and Nicholas Hoult are currently sitting pretty and it's guilt-free to boot. Their success didn't come at the price of the other film's failure at the box office this weekend. I see what you did there. So, and then they would go on to talk about Jurassic World Rebirth, because that dropped a respectable 57% in its second week, though. But that had a pretty good week there, Andrew. So that's a little. Let's see if Superman kind of makes a comeback into like modern culture, like it has been in the past. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. Let's see. Yep, I'll get it. Gimme Beso says, "Congratulations, you're having a parakeet." Yeah. Yeah, with that colored bird there, Gimme Besos. Hey, Andrew, from your friend Lynn Monger checking in, Andrew.
How are you?
Admiral Butterfinger says, Superman is my favorite superhero. I'm happy that they did justice in this movie. I'm going to go see it, Admiral Butterfingers, because it looks compelling. It doesn't look like schlocky or anything. So they do have my interest, and I want to see if I guess how it compares to what I consider the standard, and I think a lot of people do, the Christopher Reeve Superman. We'll have to see how it holds up to that, or if it's just worth watching. Are the numbers adjusted for inflation, says Terry Nee. Are they? Are they, BF? I don't know, but what I do know is that the most generous David Chandler checks in with the most generous $4.99 super chat, and he says, did someone say DC? I see what you did there, David Chandler. That's a Terry Nee reference. I resemble that remark. Thanks, David Chandler. Thank you, helping toward my modest goal, $49.99, to keep the vibe alive. I appreciate that. Kathy Linder says, I want to know what they gave Andrew here after lunch. Well, you know, Kath, in his old situation, I think many times we thought Andrew would get like a little kind of thing. But Andrew, this is just from eating, right?
Yeah.
Did you get your afternoon medication?
No.
This is all from eating, right?
No. I just have a lot on my mind.
Oh boy, Andrew's got a lot on his mind all the time. We try to help him with that and not do that, Andrew. That's a bad thing. Hey, Andrew, I don't know if you ever had a chance to play a card game, the card game Uno. Ever play? Yeah, you're familiar with that, right?
I saw that on Instagram.
Oh, well, once again, we're doing a show, Andrew. So I'm sorry this is not new news to you. Terry Nee, I did not miss that completely. Terry Nee says, Chandler, I missed that completely. Not at all. There you go. Did they do it? Clipping says dope. They give him dope. I did not miss that, Terry Nee. I make them connections. They give him dope. They give him dope. They give him dope. Okay. All right. But yeah, Andrew, so you're familiar with the card game Uno. So I was surprised to hear that Uno is actually coming to Las Vegas Casino, sort of. Now, I saw this story 2 days ago, Andrew, and I'm like, okay, they're going to try to hit a younger generation, and they're going to put Uno, make it like a table game in Vegas. And I thought this was legit, kind of legit. I'll read about it. Uno is coming to Las Vegas Casino, but if you're looking to gamble on the popular card game, you may want to play a reverse. Long a favorite game among friends, groups, and family members, Uno will be available this weekend at Las Vegas Casino for the first of its kind elevated social experience at the Palms Casino Resort. And Mattel announced in a joint venture released in May. But entry to the event at the Palms Casino is limited and money won't be at stake. Mattel confirmed to USA Today on July 14th, clarifying speculation on social media that casino goers could gamble on the game. I was led to believe that just based on how they were like kind of throwing the story out there. But here's what you need to know about Uno became a social game in Las Vegas. Uno is coming to Vegas for a short-lived promo. Mattel is opening the doors to the Uno Social Club at the Palms Casino on Friday, July 18th through Sunday, July 20th, with plans to debut more across the country later this year, the company announced. The club features theme rooms, exclusive game variants, and immersive experiences. Entry submissions for the Uno Social Club Las Vegas contest ran through June 19th. The quote says that we've created Uno Social Clubs to reimagine what game night can be, bringing people together for real-world fun, connection, and a bit of friendly competition, Ray Adler, vice president and global head of games at Mattel, said in a statement. The Uno Social Club in Las Vegas is just the beginning, Andrew. Karen E says, what's next, war or go fish? Yeah, I declare war. Yeah, or go fish, or how about Old Maid or something like that? Whatever they have to do to get people in the casino, I guess. Nothing like a couple Xanax with a few perks. We do not condone that. And if you don't have enough to share with everybody, drugs are bad. Matt must be nice. Let's see. Oh, I've never played Uno. Going to have to start in May. It's not really a hard game to kind of get the hang of once you get into the rhythm. See, I'm having a problem with my signal there, Andrew. But yeah, I was under the impression that you were going to be able to like kind of play this for money in a casino setting, but they had to kind of put it. What's that, buddy? They had to put it out there that is not the case, Andrew.
No
All right.
fun.
No fun. All right, Andrew, I got another story for you. This story involves a creepy find. In my next story in the Vibe Not So Serious News was a terrible Signal Tuesday. Hey, everybody, thanks for checking in on the Vibe on Terrible Signal Tuesday. It's Shitty Internet Tuesday here on the Vibe. We're pushing through anyway, though. What's next, war? What's it good for? Absolutely nothing. My old lady loves playing Uno, says Clipping and Cribbing and Dipping. Well, there you go. And so they're apparently having these pop-up social events, Clipping. And this reminds me of, it also reminds me of they're doing the Chuck's Arcade thing. I did a report on that the other day about adult arcades. These kids, this generation that's growing up, they're trying to get them, pull them into these experiences. They're also opening a place around me called like a game show nut or something, Andrew. And apparently they have game boards up and you can go out in a club and kind of drink and sit there. Audience. So there seems to be a turn going on. People want like in-person experiences.
Maybe they want to bring old card games back so people could just be, social.
Yeah, that's part of what they said in the article, Andrew, is that they that's exactly why they're doing it, to bring like social interactive experiences back. So figure being out in public and doing things is coming back in trend. Everybody was asking where she was, Andrew. Before you go to sleep, before my signal fails again. Turn this off real quick.
Your signal sucks.
It stuck ass today. Monkey balls, all of it. Wow, Andrew. You got a whole show now while I'm stuck in there. You can't go to sleep now. The next chat, because it's from somebody that people are missing. You can probably see our space nerds checking in the chat.
Nerd.
Hey, Andrew, hold it down, buddy. You know what you're doing. Hold it down, Andrew. Wow, it won't. There it is. Good morning, nerd. Thank you. Holy shit. Let's continue on, Andrew. I got this story about, it's from Germany. And this story involves German customs find something creepy, Andrew. In my next story in the Vibe, not so serious news, a creepy find. German customs nets tarantulas in a cookie shipment. You do, Mr. It is. Yeah, it's kind of threatening to be shitty here today. There we go. Hold it down, Andrew. I'll try to refresh real quick.
Yeah, I need the article so I can read it. I wonder what the find is. It's gonna be something weird and outlandish.
But you talk about me, weird and outlandish. Yes, Terry. At some point, it does originate from a coax cable, till it gets to the Wi-Fi and all that, the router and all that shit. Holy shit! All right, buddy. Let me show you this next story. This is about tarantulas. German custom officers. Let me do this. Let me turn my camera off. Maybe this will help a little bit. Can you hear me, Andrew?
Yep.
All right, I'll keep my camera off a second. Oh, here we go. All right. German customs officers have discovered a massive haul of about 1,500 tarantulas hidden inside a shipment disguised as cookies, authorities said on Monday, Andrew. So they're thinking 1,500 tarantulas, Andrew? That's a bit much, don't you think?
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know nothing. I'll take that under advisement, Terry. I'll take any advice I can get. The 7 kilogram or 15 pound for us American people shipment from Vietnam was intercepted at Cologne Bonn Airport and emitted a strange smell when it was opened by customs officials. Inside, they found the venomous arachnids packed into plastic tubes and said that many had not survived the flight, with the remaining spiders placed into professional care. The unusual discovery left even the most experienced officers speechless, Customs spokesman Jens Onlund said. It is deeply troubling what some people do to animals purely for profit, he added. A criminal investigation has been launched into the package's intended recipient for failing to pay duties and make the proper declarations. In 2020, customs officers at the same airport found 16 live and 10 dead reptiles smuggled inside toys, sweets or candies, and dolls from Mexico. 1,500 tarantulas there, Andrew. Packed in the tubes, and they say a lot of them didn't make it, so it is terrible what things to do. They'll play the odds just because the value on the ones that live are probably so great, Andrew. They'll make money off the ones that happen to survive.
Yep.
So they really don't care. Let's see. All right. Well, folks, for those of you, we got to do some adulting here. I don't know how many of you still use the old snail mail and you send actual letters. Andrew, can you even remember the last time you sent something through the mail with a stamp, buddy? Nope. Probably been a long time. Do you ever get any cards from like grandma or anything? Because some people still do the old snail mail, right? You get fan letters from your hotties, or that's probably email too, right? All right. Well, the reason I bring this up, Andrew, is because for those of you who still use snail mail, and you can remember from back in the day when stamps were, I don't even want to ask what Terry Nee, what he remembers stamps being, but Terry Nee, hang on tight, buddy, and everybody, because the cost of stamps is increasing on July 13th. Here's the USPS's new prices. It's your last chance to get a 73-cent stamp forever stamp because stamp prices are going up again. The United States Postal Service will be raising the first-class forever stamp price as well as other products on Sunday, the 13th. So I hope you didn't miss that deadline. Senior Public Relations Representative Mark Johnson confirmed on the 12th. The Postal Service's market-dominant and competitive services price increases take effect this weekend. Well, what a way of saying that we're raising the prices on you. The PRC, the Postal Regulatory Commission, a federal agency that oversees the Postal Service, had been weighing approving a 5-cent spike on the stamp, according to a news release in May. The price increase has since been approved by the commission, according to Johnson. So they're just going up more and more every day, folks. That's why they stopped even putting like the They raise the price so frequently, Andrew. They want to raise the prices before they can print the next set of stamps, and that's why now they don't even bother putting the price on stamps anymore like they used to. They simply call them forever stamps, and they just charge you whatever they feel like charging you that week. I knew that would get Terry Needs attention. Wow, he says about that one. I have so many forever stamps. There you go. And that's the comment about the fittings. But there you go, buddy. Well, hopefully they do last forever. Get those forever stamps while they're cheap, folks, because it sounds like they're not going to be cheap forever. Hey, there you go. That's the more you know from BF Live the Vibe. 125 here on the East Coast of the United States, where Andrew and I are coming to you from. I have one more item in the BF Live the Vibe Not So Serious news, and then we're going to get on with other fun and some other activities. But right now, we always like to end our BF Live the Vibe Not So Serious news with a Bikini Report. And this one, Andrew, this has to do with a story about the agriculture. We're gonna learn something from these lovely ladies here on the Bikini Report today, Andrew, because we have a problem with a fly, a certain flesh-eating bug infestation here in the United States, Andrew, and we got a certain kind of remedy for it that the Bikini Report is going to tell you all about all of this scientific stuff right now. She's hot. She knows a lot of stuff. It's time for the Bikini Report. Hey, Bikini Report. Tell us why the United States government is going to be dropping millions of sterilized flesh-eating flies out of airplanes. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Planning to breed hundreds of millions of flies and then release them from airplanes. No, I'm not kidding. Here's the scoop. New World screwworms are the larval form of a particular type of flesh-eating fly. They can be a serious risk to livestock like cattle. And there's been an outbreak that's seen these screwworms spreading across Central America, which recently made it to the southern part of Mexico. That caught the attention of U.S. agricultural industry officials who don't want to see an outbreak in the States. So why would they want to breed more flies? Well, these flies would be sterilized males. They'd breed with wild female flies, which then wouldn't lay viable eggs. That means fewer new flies and eventually, hopefully, no new flies. To breed and sterilize the huge numbers needed for the plan, the Department of Agriculture has announced it will be opening a fly factory to get the process going. And in case you're skeptical, this isn't some crackpot idea. It's actually been done before. The New World screwworm was virtually eradicated in the US with this method back in the 1960s and 70s. But what do you think? Is this a good plan, or do you worry there could be unforeseen Jurassic Park-style repercussions? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. Thank you, Bikini Report, for that. So I guess much like fighting fire with fire, they're going to fight a flesh-eating bug with sterile flesh-eating bugs, and they're going to be going down. They're going to be going down humping, going, "Hey, girl, give me some of that flesh-eating booty. Give me that flesh-eating booty." And when they go drop their eggs, they're going to be. They ain't gonna have nothing there. All right, well, let's see that, I've noticed with the little thing from the voice and some of the clues I picked up on that she's from Canada, and sometimes she talks about you guys or the States or things of this nature. Well, let's see if this guy knows anything about the flesh-eating bugs or anything. He's our Canadian representative here. He's my friend. He's from yours. He's from the Great White North. He is Bobby Nick.
Hey, deep butt cheeks, everybody. I got deep butt cheeks.
What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
Not too much. Not too much, man. How you guys?
We're doing okay. Andrew's coming back with a clear beard recently, so we haven't been able to play Guess What Andrew Had for Lunch. But what did you have for Andrew? I forgot already.
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad he had. So we can't play that game, but Andrew's he's heading to where he normally heads this time of day, buddy. And we got the great chat family checking in. We're just wrapping up the not so serious news, and did that last Bikini Report about they're gonna sterilize male bugs, which is kind of cruel because I'm a guy, so I feel that they're sterilizing these male bugs to go out and have sex with the female bugs. So then when they think they're procreating, they won't be procreating anything, and thus the bugs go away. And apparently they've done this before, buddy. So that's what we just got done talking about. Let's see. Crippen says, Crippen and Dippin, I don't know, everybody's going to say hello to you in just a minute, but Crippen lets us know that I just bought a big-ass pool from Walmart that was on sale for one day for $280. The next day, it went back to its normal price of $698. Damn, brother. Damn good deal. Just thought I'd mention that. There you go. We like good news. There you go. Save that money. Save that money. I got a pile of sand coming tomorrow, so lots of work to do the next couple days. We did that a couple times when I was younger, clipping, where we got the pool, Bobby Nick, and we had to like spread the sand out just right because you can't just put it on rocks or grass or just any old surface. So yeah, that can be very, very busy work right there. I suppose that's an okay bikini, says Space Nerd checking in. But it's worth it because the kids are gonna have a fucking blast in that pool. You go, boy. Crippin says, I like her butt. Yeah. Let's see. Clippin, that sounds rad. Wait a minute, the pool or the licking the butt part? What part are we talking about here? Are we talking about the kids having a blast? Sounds rad. Or are we talking about I lick her butt? That sounds rad. Those are real to me, damn it, says FJM about those breasticles. And here comes the one and only Deadfool checking in. Oh, boy.
No, I'm just going to look at him, okay?
I'm going to put you backstage real quick. Bobby, Nick, we got this close, buddy, because David Chandler was in here earlier, almost saw caught Deadfool in here. They almost ran into each other here.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I don't think that would be a good thing.
Oh, man. Deadfool says the dumbest plan ever. Airdropping tiny condoms would be just as effective, as in not at all. Well, Deadfool, you know, it is funny. I did this story a couple of weeks ago, but she did it much more sexy than me, obviously. Maybe for some of you. But and doing the research or kind of reading into the articles, Deadfool, I learned, much like she mentioned in there, that apparently this was tried or with success in the mid to late 60s, I believe, was the last time this was done down at the border of Texas, because the flesh-eating bugs eat all the cattle up, so they had to put out sterile bugs so they wouldn't eat all the cattle. So that's a more, you know, for whatever good that's worth. But I was kind of definitely disturbed and perplexed by the notion of a bug factory as well, Deadfool. The fact that they built like a multi-million-dollar facility to facilitate this sterilization of all of these bugs. But apparently it's been proven that it works. The screw worm. Am I right, ladies? It was cool hearing her say screw worm, wasn't it there, Terry Nee? Space Nerd, right on, says Clippin. Terry Nee gets a shout-out love from our friend Space Nerd. Bobby Nick, you get shout-out. Here he comes. From Just a Guest.
Deep butt cheeks.
From Clippin' and Dippin'. Deep butt cheeks, Bobby Nick from Admiral Butterfingers.
Deep butt cheeks, sir.
That sounds good. I like chicken salad on toast, talking about Andrew's lunch choice. Bobby Nick, membership emoji is being utilized by our friend Reading, acknowledging your presence here, Bobby.
Deep butt cheeks. I got deep butt cheeks.
Can they sterilize men until they're 25? Hey. See, that's what I was telling you, Space Nerd. That's why I had a feeling of empathy for these male bugs, Bobby Nick, because they were sterilizing. I mean, they're out there, they're trying to get... Bugs only live long, and that's all they live for, is to get that nut, and not of them die after they do it. From what I understand, that's kind of the breeding cycle of bugs, Bobby Nick. So can you imagine out there? You get this is my one chance. I can go out there. And then you got dried nut. You get spreading dust out there. Deep butt cheeks to Bobby Nick, utilizing the Bobby Nick emoji. It's a cow and fuck it. Because now we're having it and we're doing it. Now Bobby Nick's here.
We're doing it.
There we go. FJM says, so how was your night, Bobby Nick? Last night, says our friend FJM, with a smile.
Oh, it was great. It's great.
All of our links for our friends. Both BM. There you go. See, she was asking about both of those questions. Sounds awesome there. Space Nerd Clipping is laughing, which is what it's all about. Smokes up if you got them for Bobby Nick from our friend Matt checking in. Hoya Matt from Space Nerd. The male bug still getting it on. Oh, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar. Let's get it on. FJM checks in and says, nerd, you get the nerd call. Well, there you go, folks. That's the kind of fun we have right here on the Vibe. And we got, just as our friend, we'll bring Andrew back in. He had a little something going on. You back? You ready, buddy? You good? You clear? You by yourself? You solo? There you go. All right. Let me know if you got to go off camera or anything, folks. But that's how we do it here on the Vibe, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. That was the BF Live, the Vibe, not so serious news, wrapped up the way we always do with a sexy bikini report. And now, what do you say we get on with more of the show?
We should sterilize.
Step right on me.
People in prison.
Andrew says we should sterilize people in prison, as I was about to tell you that was the Vibe, not so serious news. There we go, folks. Now I'm over back here in my comfy, cozy hangout with you all studio for BF Live The Vibe. It's Tuesday, stream show 341, 135, where me and Andrew's coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, folks. This is exactly just about halfway through a 3-hour episode of The Vibe we do every day, Monday through Friday. This is our normal time we pause for the cause. It's only going to take 2.5 minutes, folks, and it's a time for you to pause for the cause, and all of us. You can grab a drink, you can grab a smoke, you can grab a snack, but grab a friend and tell them that we're hanging out with Andrew and Bobby Nick, and nobody has more fun and positive vibes just getting away from the regular world than we do right here on The Vibe. And when we come back, we're going to check the National Day calendar with the National Day Hey Hey. I got some whack tracks that I could play for you. I got some internet Shyt. We're in a pickle. And since it's Tuesday and I didn't do them yesterday, we'll do the sexy segments today. We'll do juicy man meat for the ladies and bricked up content for the guys. All of this and more we could get to, but we're not going to get to any of it until we take this brief 2.5-minute piss break, folks. So this is your time. Ready? Get ready on the mark, set, go. Go take a piss, grab a piss, smoke, snack, whatever you need. But come on back for more fun after this. 2.5 minutes for more of The Vibe.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
It's mine, and I can do that. We're back. Pee-pee touching time is done, and we're back for the second half of The Vibe on a Tuesday. Today is, I like to remind my bros because, like I said, we wake up and do shows, and then we go to sleep and wake up again and do another show. So it's very easy. And then when you're prepping a show for the next day, you lose track of what day it is. So today is July 15th, Tuesday, July 15th. I just say that to remind myself and all of us that it's no filter Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with Andrew. They'll tell you about that later on as the show goes on, because this is just the beginning of today's fun. Now, I like hanging out with Bobby Nick and talking about music and stuff. And Bobby Nick, we're getting ahead of everything, but he does his Wednesday show called In the Lounge, where he plays some great songs over there for $1 a selection. And we'll be talking about that as the week progresses, too. But Bob, being a fan of music, I got a funny clip here. It is funny how music can make or break a movie and kind of make it, or any situation. It can really change it altogether. Like, here you go, proving that Titanic is only sad because of the music, Bobby Nick. So I'm going to show you this little clip right here with Titanic to prove to you that really it isn't so much what you're looking at that kind of sets your mood. I really thought this was interesting, but it can be the music that kind of makes things sad. Let's watch Titanic if it had a different soundtrack here on The Vibe. Not so bad, I'll say.
What?
Without all that dramatic music, it's just cool. Face Nerd's laughing. Widow Killer says they're just having fun at the water park. Exactly. Look, see? Oh, wait a minute. Well, I like, there you go. BF Dancing makes it. We like my little funky seat Carlton I did right there. Wow, you're right, says Clipping and Dipping. See, I told you that. Deadful says that the Titanic is sad because he didn't shove that bish off of the debris and save himself. Absolutely, man. She was on that big old piece of wood. She was like, I would have been like, come on, come up here. Please come here and get on the boat. She was like, nah, I'm good right there. I don't need you tilting my shit and getting me in the water too, Jack. You keep your funky cold ass in the water. Yeah, it could have been a whole different movie. And don't even get started with she went back out and threw the diamond off of the back of the boat. But I digress. So there you go. That is a little example of how it's not necessarily the scene that you're watching, but maybe it's the actual music that makes the movie. All right. Why don't we do this since we mentioned that it is Tuesday, July 15th, halfway through July already, folks. It's summer. Are you getting it in? I warn you every day, because before you know it, we're going to be sitting here going, damn, it's Labor Day, folks. But don't let it get away from you, because today is still a day. It's July 15th. And we like to check the National Day calendar to see what kind of wacky holidays, events, or celebrations there are going on today when the National Day, hey.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, folks. And many times involve food or wacky stuff, but we always like to check the National Day calendar to see what kind of wacky holidays or celebration there are today. I don't think we did this yesterday, and I believe yesterday was like Macaroni and Cheese Day, so that would have been a good one. But let's see what they are for today, July 15th, the National Day calendar. Today is Social Media Giving Day on July 15th. It's National Gummy Worm Day on July 15th, Bobby Nick. It's National Tapioca Pudding Day on July 15th. National I Love Horses Day. Got beer for them horses? If you love them, you would have beer for them horses. Don't go away. I love you. I love you, man. National Pet Fire Safety Day on July 15th. We got a lot of them today. It's National Give Something Away Day. And that's all we got today. So let me go back to the top here and let's see which ones kind of stick out to us. Social Media Giving Day. Let's see what way they want you to give on social media today. I have my ideas, but let's see what they say. Today is Social Media Giving Day on the National Day calendar. And we are encouraging everyone to use social media to make a difference in the world by promoting charitable giving. We are celebrating Social Media Giving Day by using social media to promote generosity and kindness throughout all of our platforms. So they have a hashtag of Social Media Giving Day. We are living in a digital age where we spend our time on social media sharing our lives with friends and family. We connect with people from across the globe, like we are doing now, currently live, by communicating, hopefully entertaining, and learning from other cultures. That's what I love the most about this. On National Social Media Day, let's all use social media as a tool to do something good online. I say that's a good thing too. I'd like to think this happens in our community because there's many examples. For example, you guys help me with the super chats and all, and there's been many times where people have been in need in this community, and people have stepped up by the way of organized giving and stuff. So if you want to do so inclined, today is Social Media Giving Day on the Vibe. Now, Bob, you know that I'm the candy guy, right? You know that, buddy.
Yeah, you
Today
got
is
tons.
tons. But and I've changed my shape recently. And I gummy worms, and I started out with the bears, Bob. And then when they got to the worms, I'm like, well, damn, if a bear is good, more candy has to be that much better, was my thinking, Bobby Nick. And so it's National Gummy Worm Day. Now, see, these are the ones with the sugar on them. I just like the good old fruit gummy worms. I've now taken to eating, I have gummy Skittles. They have gummy Skittles now.
Gummy Skittles, really?
Yeah, Lifesavers gummies.
No.
I got those on my shelf right over there. Absolutely, buddy.
Shit. I
I probably got some bears over there, but it's been a minute since I actually went for the classic gummy worm. Maybe today is my day because each year, National Gummy Worm Day gets a day of recognition on July 15th to honor a small candy that kids and adults love. Gummy worms are green and red, but come in a variety of flavors, such as sweet and sour. These creepy treats are one of the best-selling candies of all time. Gummy worms are inspired by the original gummy candy, the gummy bears. Other sweet and sour gummy treats include snakes, peaches, and gumdrops, just to name a few. While you can snack on gummy worms all on their own, they make great additions to your desserts like the dirt pudding and casket pie. I've also had that, Bobby Nick, where people mix the chocolate pudding and the different thing that makes it look like a dirt cake, and then they put the actual gummy worms in it, so you feel like you're eating this dirt vanilla chocolate cream cake with actual worms in it. You can also add them to your ice cream, parfait, and beverages. I've never added them to a beverage, I must say. How do you observe National Gummy Worm Day? Pick out your favorite gummy worm and enjoy. Share with a friend or experiment with recipes using gummy worms. Surprise your favorite relative by encouraging them to eat a gummy worm. A gummy worm, that is. It's National Gummy Worm Day. Well, Bobby Nick, a couple things come to mind. First of all, my kids used to, you can see how these have this kind of coating on them. Look like it could be sweet or sour.
Right, yeah.
Well, my kids found the ultimate Sour Patch ones one time, bro, while we were eating.
Really?
Yes, while we were eating the regular ones, like on everyday thing. And they thought it would be the funniest thing to take the ones that were totally sour and just give them to their grandfather without telling him that they were the totally sour ones, Bob. You can imagine how that went over. So they were like, "Here, Pop, you want a gummy worm?" Well, Bob, it kind of backfired on them in that
did it?
he was an older Italian man at the time, and his palate was long gone. And he kind of liked that kind of stuff anyway, buddy. So when he ate them, he had zero reaction to them, and he actually liked them. The sour ones.
Good.
And bro, I ate one of them, and they would invert my face. I felt like my tears were being pulled through my mouth or something. They were so bad.
You got to make that sour face,
Oh, yeah, you had to get the sour puss. Let's see.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right. When I was a kid, I would pretend I was like Timon and Pumbaa when I ate gummy worms. There you go. Little a widow killer getting the look over there from Clipping and Dipping. Let's see. With the gummy worms, Oreo for the dirt, and all of that. He knows what's up. The Oreo, it's crushed up Oreos, Bob, and whipped cream and shit, and they put the worms in there, and they call it dirt, and it's pretty damn good. It's just sweet. Yeah. Well, BF loves Terry Nee's gummy worm. Why got telltales? I loved making those as a kid, says our friend Crippen checking in. You can get some gummy worms with that. With that one, what we got up here? What did I miss? Oh, wait a minute. I did miss something up here. I missed a couple things up here. You son. Wow, cool. It really skipped on me. I made it. Let me get this. Soon. Uh-oh. You didn't Jake Hudson me. Unlike the real Titanic, the water on the movie set was warm. There you go. Hello, a dead fool. Hey, Drew, open up wide. I'll give you a fart. Were you reading that, Andrew, when you were laughing? Was that what you were reading? Clippin got you. Let's continue here because we got some pretty colors coloring. Clippin says, happy July 15th. Thank you, my friend. Having smiles and fun. Here's some pretty, wow, thank you, dead fool. I appreciate that. I got a hook on the line. Thank you, Deadfool, for your most generous $9.99 on social media in honor of National Social Media. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Deadfool. You're much more generous than David Chandler was. I need a new driver, says Terry Nee. Shout out, Deadfool, 100%, says Clippin. Let's see. Show that candy game soon. I will, just a guess. It's so funny, Bobby Nick. People really enjoy when I break out my little candy stash.
Yeah, man.
There's the worms going in. Let's see. Terry Neat checks in. Whoa, with the most generous. And dare I say, gifted membership right here on the Vibe. Let me give you a little sound I made up for that last week. Here you go. Ooh. Thank you, Terry Neat, for the gifted membership. It's poison, says Just a Guess, mocking our friend Perry Caravello, who they'll be talking about tonight over there on the Levy-verse for the Perry Chronicles at 9 p.m. You can get some gummy with that. Thank you, buddy. I'm not seeing who caught that membership. Sometimes it shows up in your chat, but it doesn't show up in my StreamYard chat. Hey, Bobby Nick, I don't know when was the last time you ran a show from StreamYard, buddy, but they made our tiny watch screen, like real tiny, like smaller than my phone, buddy.
What?
The whole backstage area is like 2 rows deep now, and they got the screen like real tiny. You can only watch it super tiny now. Yeah. Let me know if you mess with it, if that's your experience too next time you mess with it. On National Gummy Worm Day. Now, Bobby Nick, I like me some tapioca pudding when I was a kid. My mother used to like make it with the milk and all in the pot, and we get those good burnt scrapings in there, buddy. You ever have some tapioca? Ever enjoy some?
I don't.
We don't.
Something about
the
little
the little pellets.
Yeah,
damn. All right. Well, Bobby's not a fan of Tapioca Day. Let's see. Whoop. Oh, that's not like that. That's like, but on National Tapioca Day. Now, it's been many years since I've eaten it, Bob. A National Tapioca Pudding Day on July 15th encourages us to dig into this pudding dish enjoyed around the world. And it's funny, Bob, because it tells you clearly what tapioca is. It's a starch derived from the cassava root. While the root looks similar in shape and color to a sweet potato in its natural form, cassava contains cyanide. Whoa. However, grinding down the root produces a flour or a powder used as a thickening agent. It may also produce a tapioca into pearls. Also known as manioc or yucca, growers cultivate cassava around the world. Part of the Euphorbiaceae spurge family, the woody shrub is native to South America, but also grown in Asia and Africa. That's a long way of saying. It's just rice. Well, I have seen it like used like that. Some people use that kind of rice or those rice kind of pellets as a substitute for like a tapioca, and they cook it down or whatever. So that's what you get down with. Pecan, you weren't supposed to tell others that his worm was gummy. Let me see. Let's see. They were way too sour, right, Clipping, weren't they? And they thought it was the funniest thing. And I thought, Bobby Nick, that my father-in-law was going to lose it on him. And he like had no reaction, dude. It was the funniest thing that I was like, oh shit, I did not expect that at all. I thought his face was going to invert and everything. Didn't even affect him at all. First candy I ever ate was rock candy, says our friend FJM, checking in on the candy count here on the Vibe. We talked about the rice. Sun's here with another load of chemicals. Back to lurking. Thank you, Dead Fool. Thanks for your contribution to social media day. I appreciate you. Always Dead Fool. The hardworking Dead Fool, man. Have a good one. And keep us in your ear hole. Hopefully I'll keep that. Uh-oh. What you got, Andrew? What's up, buddy?
We got some big news.
Uh-oh. Here we go, folks. I don't know how big or small it is, but Andrew says we got breaking news, so we got Andrew with likely breaking sports news, Andrew.
Good. Chiefs are signed Trey Smith to a 4-year, $94 million deal.
Tell everybody who that is. What position does he play? Is he a defender? He's a tackle, right? Because I had that pop up too, Andrew. But I didn't interrupt my show to report it. But there you go. This is why we call Andrew the human sports ticker, folks, because he is constantly kicking out sports facts, whether you want him to or not. He's Andrew the human sports ticker. There we go. I can never find your banner. Oh, yeah. There you go. It's sports. It's Andrew. There we go. All right, let's continue on. National I Love Horses Day is also today on July 15th. National Pet Fire Safety Day. National Give Something Away Day. That kind of coincides with the social media day. National Pet Fire Safety Day today on July 15th. Reminds us to consider our pets when planning fire routes and safety in our homes. Our pets are as much part of a family as another member. The day stresses the importance of protecting them, taking preventable measures, and now can both save your home and your pet. Many times our pet can cause a fire if we don't take the proper precautions. You know, Bob, I almost had this happen to me, unfortunately. My dog, we got a new stove, buddy, and we have the stove where you're supposed to like push it in and turn it to get it to click. And the dog jumped up and pulled our stove, our new stove, after having one for a different one for many years, turned the gas on, but didn't ignite the thing.
Oh my God.
So it got, luckily I came home after work just in time to discover it. And now to this day, I had to put the little round child things over. So if my dog happens to jump up on the stove, they don't accidentally come down on a knob. So that's one way. But yeah, it was just dead luck that I discovered it. It was really scary.
Jesus.
It says, so yeah, pet fire safety day. I mean, the biggest thing I worry about when a pet fire, if you crate up your pet or something like that, but it is pet fire safety day. So to protect those stoves, make sure your pets can't hurt themselves or you with any kind of fire or any kind of safety hazards today. What we got here? Sun's here. Thank you, Dead Fool. $70 million guaranteed for a guard, says FJM, backing up Andrew's sports report right here on the Vibe. All right, we got love horses. Give something away day. I think we covered all the ones that are kind of meaningful today. We'll do it again tomorrow because we do it almost every day, but you never know if you just show up here on the Vibe every day to see the next time we check in the National Day calendar with the National Day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah, we're having it. And we're doing it at the same time, man. Let's be a little inspiration. Let's play some garage bands here on the Vibe. I love inspirational guys. So let's get around to it, folks. It's Tuesday. Let's have a vibe here. Better than the original. It's Master.
Oh, puppy!
Sounds like running down a dream. I like drummer guy.
My turn.
I like the drummer guy. Ready? He says it's my turn. Ready? One more time.
Oh, puppy!
I like how he stops and looks at the drummer like he did something. There you go. Started to sound like running down a dream there a little bit.
Yeah.
You sound like running down a dream. All right, man. Well, why don't we do this since we're kind of on that kind of tip right there? Why don't I go in this file right here? Because I know I got a few more for you of those kind of wacky fun. Why don't we have fun with some whack tracks here on the Vibe? I got some wacky fun songs that are kind of played, sung, or done in another fashion. Some wacky songs. We call it whack tracks here. If I can find a banner, I'll put it up and we'll have fun here on the Vibe for whack tracks. And even if I don't find one, I'll just make one real quick and put it up. You can never find things in real time there, Bobby Nick. Whack tracks. Here we go. Come on. There it is. It's whack tracks here on the Vibe. Crazy viral songs. And I'm sorry that Scott isn't here today. I told Scott that I want him to come here every day and continue coming here every day as much as he wants to. And I always miss the question that Scott would ask during this segment. Was that a real thing? Was that or not? Well, I'll leave it up to you to decide. On this segment we call Whack Tracks. This song's called by Wilma Dickfit, Have You Have a Little Dick. This is a song that was banned in the 1950s, but I have it here for you today on Whack Tracks on the Vibe. Thank you, boys and girls.
You know that I love you, and I also know your love comes back
Say what?
But I wish there was something that you could show. Your love is just so hard to see. My heart's as big as the moon, but what you're packing doesn't make me swoon.
BF Live the Vibe.
It's not something that's in my head. You fall short when it's time for bed. You have a little dick, but you try real hard. I guess a big dick isn't in the cards, so I'll take every inch from you. I want a 10, but you only have 2.
BF Live the Vibe, playing the song from back in the day, banned in the 50s, Will My Dick Fit? You Have a Little Dick.
I don't want to upset you, but it's true. I'm just pointing it out, you see. When we try to do what lovers do, I never feel it inside of me.
Shut the fuck
My
up.
heart burns brighter than the sun, but we get started and you're already done. It's not something that's in my head. I need somebody bigger instead. You have a little dick, but you try real hard. I guess a big dick isn't in the cards, so I'll take every inch from you. I want a 10, but you only have 2. They say size doesn't matter, but we all know I'll find someone bigger and then I'll go. But until I find a bigger guy, I'll give your little dick a try.
She'll give that little dick a try, guys. You Have a Little Dick. Banned in the 50s. But we have it here on the Vine.
You know, that was actually my mom and dad's song.
Oh, like their favorite like wedding dance song or something like that? They would get up and dance to that one? It brings a tear to the eye.
It does.
Brings a tear to the eye. All right, well, I want to bring it up a couple generations now because we have songs. Yes, Andrew.
Did the dad have a little dick?
I think that's the point he was making there. All right, Andrew. Well, maybe this one maybe you'll like this one a little more. Maybe this is more of your generation. What was that song made for Bobby Nick? I don't know. But let's see if we can help our next entry on BF Live's Whack Tracks. These are just some funny songs we like to play here on the Vibe. This one's called I Need It in the A Beep Beep. Britney Spirit, band 1990s song, Lost Pop Vinyl, here on the Vibe. Come on, Andrew, dance, buddy.
You lit the candles, you turn me on. I dropped my pants, pulled aside my thong. You said, are you ready? I said, boy, please. I've been stretching like it's prom. Give me that release. I don't need foreplay, don't waste my time. Just take the spot where the sun don't shine. I got the lube, it's cherry burst. Let's make this Tuesday our freaking thirst. Oh, baby, put it where the rent gets paid. Last week, but the love's homemade. Don't be shy, don't let it pass. You know what I want. I want it in the ass. Slide it, I'm empty, there's no log jam. You're the top, I'm the sass. Come on, baby. I want it in the ass.
She wants it in the ass, folks.
That's my kind of girl.
There you go. No pull, no punches there. There you go. It's a good thing that Andrew's got the headphones on today, Bobby Nick. Did you notice, Mr. Professional?
Oh, yeah.
Andrew
What
rocking
the
head.
fuck?
Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this dude.
Holy shit.
Hey, Bob, if you need some bonus content, when you have him on the show, just show him on the screen when he's trying to put those suckers on backstage.
When did you get those, Andrew?
Oh, Mom.
Mom stopped by with him today.
Oh, today? Okay.
He slapped them on right before the show. All right. Let's see. We'll have our next selection here. We have on the Vibe is by the lovely Tess Tickles. That's right. I remember Tess from back in the day. And this song is simply called, it's a simple request, Let Me Blow You here on BF Live, the Vibes Whack Track segment today. That's what we're doing right now. That wasn't for you, Terry Neen, either.
Oh, you're looking so fine tonight. Get down on my knees, make you feel alright. I just wanna make you feel so good. Gonna blow your mind like I know I should. I'll be the one to make you smile. Stay with me, we'll go the extra mile. It's all about the love we share. I'm here to show you that I care. Let me blow you away.
Oh, it's like ABBA.
Make you feel so happy in every way. Let
Blow me, honey.
away. I'm gonna blow you right now, and I'm gonna blow you every day. This is something I need to do. It's something I wanna do for you.
You heard,
Let me take the lead. Don't
you heard Mel.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads.
Hang on, calm down, Nick. They're gonna get all excited over here. They're saying, Clippin saying, looking at Drew's face. Well, there you go. Let me blow you away. Clippin says. Well, there you go. There's a couple of fun. Oh, wait a minute. Raliegh is having fun puffing. I ain't done nothing today, Raliegh. I haven't had too many opportunities to smoke. Maybe we can go down. Maybe we can do a little dab done for donks. We do a little celebratory for our friend Donkey Kongington and anybody that we might be missing. Let me see. I'm going to show you. I got another one. Let me leave you with a pretty good one here. Bob, I'm definitely thinking of Bobby when I bought this one. So let me show it to my musical friend Bobby, who does his show in the lounge on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Bob, I have something for you, buddy. Hang on tight. You're going to find it a little rough to take, maybe a little sacrilegious. Try to interpret this. This is for my friend Bobby Nick and all the other Nirvana fans out there, Bobby. Listen very carefully to a Japanese version of Nirvana.
許さないつアウトイツデンジャラス Here we are now entertainers Abstupido and contagious Here we are entertainers あぐらと離る場合の好きとマイリビーの Yeah Hey.
Hello, Bobby Nick. Bet you never heard no shit like that, Nirvana, Bobby Nick.
No. Jesus.
I bet you never heard no shit like that. Now, if you're like me, it takes the first time around to go, what the fuck did I just listen to? I could have almost made that part of this segment, Bobby Nick. WTF, what the fuck is this? But I decided to make it part of this whack track segment. I wanted to play it for you. So now that you kind of know what it is and the rhythm of it, now you can kind of hear it's supposed to be Smell Like Teen Spirit, but a Japanese cover version of it. I play it just for you as our last whack track and to kind of blow Bobby's mind away right here on the Vibe. Got the subtitles there, Bob.
Here we are now, entertainers. Abstupido and contagious. Here we are, entertainers. あぐらと離れたいの。あの好きとマイリビーの。Yeah. Hey.
Andrew's doing his own show over there. Hello, Bobby. There you go, buddy. I'm always trying to bring different stuff here, even stuff that you maybe never heard of or seen before, Bobby Nick. So
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
that's always a goal right there. All right, let me see what else. I do have a one or two more here.
Okay, I'm arrogant on no filter. Yeah.
He's having like his whole sideshow over there.
Yeah. This needs to go out there.
Andrew's taking in information and processing it and telling you what he's going to do it in the future. I think he's actually on a live messenger call right now, and Bobby Nick, I think. I'm buying that album a sativa.
About me. Ooh.
Whoa. Yeah. Ooh, he's not doing the show with us currently now, Bobby Nick. Here we are now. A mosquito. Ain't no wanna. Don't you wanna? Olivia Newton-Johnson. I let her blow me away. That was coming from a couple earlier. I don't think that Andrew's currently doing the show with us on the Giant 96 channel. I don't think he's doing it with us. Maybe. I don't.
Not the weirdo you think I am.
No, he's not. Say, he's not. I knew he wasn't doing the show with us, Bobby Nick. All right. Well, let's see. What is this? I got another.
I'm done with the
I got a selection for you. I call this The Village People or A Tribe Called Mess. I'll leave you with one more whack track while we figure out who the fuck Andrew is talking to. This is Whack Tracks on the Vibe, Tribe Called Mess. Almost ended up in what the fuck is this, Bob? Where'd you get the machine? Oh my goodness! Well, that is a whack ass track right here. That's kind of the
hell, yeah.
What the hell? I know, Bob. I thought the same thing. I thought I could have almost done a what the fuck is this kind of segment too, buddy. On here, I could have some of these music selections. I could have went either way with, but I hope you enjoyed them where I played them. That was some fun, crazy songs that we do here on the Vibe called Whack Tracks right here. As I look for the next thing I'm going to play for you right now, I played Master already. Let's see. We talked about recently how Mel Brooks is going to be doing Spaceballs 2 again. You know, bringing back the whole kind of Spaceballs thing after many years. It's moved one of the few movies that really haven't had a sequel. So he's bringing that back. But I got a little something for you. If if there's people out there that maybe don't attend church a lot, I'm kind of doing a little segue here or not. But if you have a problem going to church, but if you like Star Wars or like stuff like that, maybe I found the best mix of both for you here, Bobby Nick. I don't know if you've ever seen this. You're not going to believe it. What do you say if I told you I had an evangelical Easter play of Star Wars, when we mix religion and Star Wars? Here you go. For those people that maybe need a little extra motivation to get out and go to church. Maybe if this was your church, maybe you would go to this. Let me know.
Pastor, I got my blaster. I'm a poor youth pastor. What the wook say?
Oh no.
I am your father.
Oh my lord.
No, you are a liar and the father of all lies. Don't worry, Leia. I have a plan.
No! Ground control to Master Luke.
Ground control to Master Luke.
Commencing countdown, engines on. Lately I've been praying hard. He said let your light shine brighter and brighter than the stars. Christ is divine. That's why it's Christ in my rhyme. That's why it's Christ all the time. See my whole world around him. He's the life of my life.
What the fuck was that, Bobby?
I don't know, dude.
I'd run. Look, tomatoes run the other direction. This is gay, says our friend Pecan. It's just some of the shit I come across here.
That is gay.
Oh, Andrew had it. Look, he piped up with a comment on that one there, Bobby Nick. He had definitely had an opinion on that one.
More gayer than a fucking handbag in a handbasket.
There you go. More gayer than something's gay, according to our boy Andrew. Well, Pecan, there you go. This is gay, and Andrew agrees with you. You know what? Well, I wonder this, though, guys. I wonder if at a church like that, now that was kind of some kind of weird, kind of mixed evangelical, kind of musical, crazy shit right there, to each their own. I'm not going there. But Bob and Andrew, I wonder if they had something like this there. Maybe since they're changing things up, this is changing things up. How about communion wafers in marshmallow, and they call it Rice Krispie treats?
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the king. Take me to
Rice Krispie treats, they've been called here on social media on the Vibe. As we're hanging out here. 15 minutes after 2 o'clock, 15 minutes into hour number 3 of the Vibe. Rice Krispie treats, I just died. I will I just died. I will miss you all. They say, bye, Rainey. She checked out on Rice Krispie treats. How you doing there? But if you think that's a weird thing going on social media, guys, like all that kind of weird stuff that I just showed you right there, I can probably outdo myself because I'm out here every day looking for stuff that I can play for 3 hours a day for a live show that we do here every day, Monday through Friday. And I've learned something this year, that we are in the year of the pickle, folks, 2025. 2025 has so much stuff out there that is being done with and about pickles, so I figured I would feature some of it here because that folder still hasn't run short of content. I told you I had a feeling it was going to turn into a whole summer segment where I'm going to show you the crazy shit that people are doing with pickles right here on the Vibe, because it's the year 2025 and we're in a pickle. I literally just saw a commercial the other day, Bobby Nick, for Sonic or one of the fast food places. They have an entire pickle themed meal, buddy, from the burger to the fry, the drink, everything. It has like pickle flavor to it. And it must be because we're in the year of the pickle, 2025. So I'm going to show you right now. Let's see what this woman's up to in the year of the pickle, 2025. We're in a pickle, folks, here on the Vibe. Oh, get some sound.
Oh no, they don't even let you put pickles in there. Want me to show you the spot?
Yeah.
Now that's
oh my God, is that where you got your bag?
Now that's just dumb.
Oh no, they don't even let you put pickles in there. Want me to show you the spot?
Yeah. Oh my God, is that where you got your bag?
There we go. All right, that was the first one. There's another one right there. Clipping agrees with me and says, yes, a lot of fast food spots are doing pickle stuff. And Clipping, when I'm on here, like we're going to do sexy segments later on, and I'm highly heterosexual, so I'm always looking for like breast videos and stuff, and I can't help but stumble over all of this pickle stuff in my algorithm to the point that I don't want to click on it, so I don't want to keep bringing the next thing up in my pickle algorithm. Crippen noticed that, and that's why we're doing this here on the Vibe. He noticed what I've noticed, that we're in a pickle, folks. Everything is pickle themed. Now, that one was just silly with like a pickle. Look at Andrew. He's like amazed at the pickle purse. But yeah, pickle purse, that was just like silliness. And that's part of the question I'm asking here is like, what happened first? The pickle chicken or the pickle egg? Like, people saw that everybody else was running with the pickle and said, hey, I'm going to do something stupid too. And that's why I have a segment to bring you here on the Vibe. We're in a pickle, folks. All right, and here's one of the exact things I was talking about, kinda. This is Sonic, one of the fast food outlets out there. Here's the entry. Here's a pickle. BYOP to Sonic. See, so there's legitimate stuff that people are, what I call legitimate stuff that people are doing with a pickle. But then there's stuff like this, Bob, where it just looks like they just brought some BYOP and just shoved them in like some old food. So, yeah, people are making up their own shit here. Let me show you this one more time. I don't think I'm doing that. Yeah, yuck.
No.
Like, why ruin a perfectly good drink right there or something? But yeah, I think that's one of the many places that have like full pickle meals and pickle options. It's crazy. Whoa, how did you get in the year of the pickle? Wow, Juicy Man Meat snuck in the year of the pickle, guys.
Whoa.
Holy shit. You ought to see what's shaking here. Hell, look, since it came up naturally, I'll show it to you real quick on the vibe. You're going to get some bonus juicy man meat, or actually bricked up, I should say. Here we go. Bricked up made it in, Bobby Nick. Look, here we go. Bonus. BF.
Hey.
I put that in the wrong folder, and I'm glad I did. Oh, you know why? I think because I was showing her my pickle. Maybe that was it. Maybe I had my pickle out at the time. Maybe that's why I had pickle on the brain. That's fucking disgusting, says Crippen and Clippin from that last one from Sonic. Reenie says...
down too far.
Say that again?
Her titties seem like way down too far.
Yeah, I caught her mid-stride, and that ain't helping none, Bob. Like, she got them. They're natties, though. You can trust gravity. Gravity... If you want to help her hold them up, gravity indicates that those are real looking. Let me see. When I was pregnant, I had to have pickles, saltines, vanilla ice cream all together in a bowl, says our friend Reenie. Well, she would have been a great candidate for this segment because this would have been her year, the year of the pickle, 2025. Let me see what everybody's saying in here. I'm going to try again just to see if it was as good as when I was preggers, says our friend. Well, this is the year, Reenie, because this is the year of the pickle, 2025. Let me see what other wacky shit I'm going to show you here. Oh. Let's see. That's just like a actually, let me see if you would like, anybody would like this combination in the year 2025, the year of the pickle. Bobby, Nick, and Andrew, and everybody. What would you say if I told you there was a pickle ranch cream sandwich that used cookies for the bread here on We're in a Pickle?
Cream sandwiches. But what about a pickle ranch cream sandwich? All you need are 2 oatmeal cookies, little kickin' ranch, of course, spread all over, pickle, sliced, chips, crunched, top it off, put it all inside, chow down.
Hot pickled ranch dressing or something, cut up pickles and using cookies.
Nah, this was vile. 8 out of 10. Let me know what you think. Now what should I try next? Vile or viral? You know, ice cream sandwiches. But what about a pickle ranch cream sandwich? All you need are 2 oatmeal cookies, little kickin' ranch, of course, spread all over.
Pickle ranch cream sandwich. Why is all I see. A little busy there, Bob, right? But we're in a pickle, though. That's what I can't stop stumbling over this crazy shit when I'm out here. Now, this is a girl that kind of does a lot of these social media recipes, so I think half of what she does is a goof, but we'll show them here in the vibe because this is the vibe's a pickle. What about pickle pops, pickle lollipops?
Pops are so underrated and only take 4 ingredients to make. All you need is pickle juice, corn syrup, sugar, and green food coloring. Add to your lollipop molds with an extra pickle, and there you have the easiest and most delicious pickle lollipops. Tag a friend who loves pickles. Pickle lollipops are so underrated and only take 4 ingredients to make. All you need is...
I heard you say, curiously, Bobby Nick.
That might be good. I don't know.
Really? It's funny because that girl, she makes some weird outlandish shit. I have some stuff in social media recipes. She's making like Gatorade chicken and all kind of stuff. Don't ask. I can do that on another day. Right now we're doing in a pickle. But I notice sometimes, Bobby, she don't always put the thing in the mouth that she's just made, buddy. So that's kind of one of the clues I look for. Well, people are crazy about pickles in this year 2025, and I'll prove it with a drawer full of pickles.
I'm just a girl in the world. I'm just a girl.
Nightstand full of pickles.
I'm just a girl in the world. I'm just a girl.
All right, BF, it's copyright. Fuck that, says Just Bart. I just saw the commercial for the pickle slushies. See, so you're getting affected by it too. It's a slow, subtle thing. And before you know it, we've in the year of the pickle. I have a Raleigh pop for her. Hello. Don Reevy checks in. I mean, you don't know until you try it, Wavy G. I give it 0 stars, says Wavy G, about that other stuff that we were showing here. Well, yeah, you said pickle slushy, and that reminds me, I think I showed this the other day, this crazy, this viral chick. Let me see, right before that one. I think it was this one here. I don't always have them all labeled. That was the girl in there with the titties that Bobby pointed out. They were kind of low to the ground. But there was one with the slushy that she made, a Gucci bag. Yeah, so they even here we go. Here's the crazy girl, the social media recipe girl, making her slushy.
I got pretty like a girl, and he got vice towards the girl. See both sides like a girl, see on both sides like a girl.
Like in this American boy,
go? Pickle slushy? Add a little color?
Yeah, I'd probably give it a try.
Well, that's what FJM was saying, that people, I think they are mixing the pickle in with the lemonade, Bobby Nick, and they're having a little bit of success convincing people in the year 2025, the year of the pickle, that this is a thing that people want to drink. All right, I'm going to bring you one more kind of goofy selection, and then once again, I'll probably be able to continue all summer, folks, because as I acknowledged many times, this is the year of the pickle. No matter how I try to avoid the pickles in my algorithm, they come up, so I'm going to show them to you here on the Vibe. No, not pickle soup. Let me see. How about this? What are they doing here with the pickles? I'm going to show you. Oh, no, that's kind of semi-normal. Let's find a real wacky one here. No, that's Christmas. How about this one? I think I'm in my holiday part again of the file. What's up, Andrew? Let's see. All right. How about this? If you're on the go, maybe you might want to try this. I'll show you one more selection, and I got some other fun stuff that we can get on here with the Vibe. But this is this one right here. What do you say about diet? How about a diet pickle? Who else is rocking the diet pickles? Are you soaking your dill pickles in your diet cola, folks, and having a diet pickle? Pickle flavored potato chips are goo for you. Goo for me. Goo for you. There you go. I don't know if you like them, folks, but it's diet. It's the Diet Coke of pickles. Just 1 calorie, not pickle enough. Andrew, was that a hungry thing, or were you nutting over there? What are you doing there, buddy?
Hungry.
Hungry? You just had lunch, Andrew, and he nodded off a little bit, but he's ready to eat again. You want them pickles. I tried that, says Clippin.
Even more pissed than I already was.
Oh, boy. Nothing diet. Ooh, the chemical, says Reenie. Right, I'd rather die from sugar than those chemicals. I don't want fucking pickles! Says our friend checking in, Wavy G. And Wavy G reminds me again that this is just the beginning of our fun. We got at least over a half hour to go here on the Vibe. And then later on tonight, it's Tuesday. So you'll be hanging out later on, if you so choose, with Andrew and Bobby Nick and probably Scott and Stormy for No Filter on Tuesdays, because they do it Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then later on tonight, on the Levy-verse, after that kind of all goes down, I think it's 9 o'clock tonight, it's the Perry Chronicles, where Bob will be sitting there talking with Jim from PCL. He's one of the background guys, and he can go give you some of those deep cuts about the deep stories about why we say or know or do certain things about Perry Caravello. That's 9 p.m. tonight. But right now, we're in the middle of the day, having fun hanging out on the Vibe. Let me see the next thing I was going to show you. You guys, let me see. I told you the Jim Abbott story. That's a good thing. I highly recommend that. Let's do this one. I did music makes me funnier. I did master. How about this? Let's go see what would happen if Mick Jagger came to David Bowie's barbecue. What kind of food or stuff would they be talking about bringing? Let's find out here on the Vibe and take you back. Mick Jagger comes to David Bowie's barbecue. Let's hear what they're going to have to eat.
Let's have some veg. Welcome to Bowie's. Let's eat now. You didn't forget the apples, did you? There's plenty of fruit and veg here. So many to choose. Where should I start? It's a banquet. There's salad with tomatoes and lettuce and stuff. And you had sausages. There's extra wings and loads of veg just for Mick. And some extra cold ice cream. This looks so brilliant. What do I have? I'd like to taste it all. That's it. Grab it there. Pick it up. I'll have it. Pick it up. Oh, just grab it. Come here. Everyone.
Brown sugar cookies.
Let's have some veg.
Well, taking you back to the rumor days of Mick Jagger and David Bowie, Pecan says wieners for show they're going to have at a cookout with Mick Jagger and David Bowie, taking you back to those rumor days. Let's see. Brown sugar cookies, says Don, checking in on the Vibe today. Wavy G says, I can't believe Jim still has the time to do the Perry Chronicles with his Hollywood schedule. It's amazing between like banging Gina Carano and playing the old and playing that piece of shit guitar that she bought him for a gift, Wavy G. It is amazing, but you will see the one and only Hollywood Jim from PCL 9 o'clock tonight on the Levyverse. Dream Man was dancing to that one, as well was Wavy G. No taco allowed, says Don. No sleep till Perry's. Well, since we're talking about Perry a little bit, and I have a few songs, why don't we get a little Perry buzz going up here, and let's kick it in. It's the Angel of Da.
Fuck him! That's the way I feel right now.
I bet you do, Andrew. Well, you know what? Maybe you can do like Perry, and you can just drive around in Perry's car.
I love my car. It's too valuable to me, and it's in way too good of condition to me, and I will never get rid of it. You see? My car. I love my car, and I take good care of my car. It's still in good shape. The seats aren't torn. My car. When the plastic or the leather starts cracking, then it's time to replace that. Or get a whole new vehicle. Good day.
Thank you to the talented Chris Popke for providing those great Perry tracks. Maybe they'll talk about his great car tonight, that piece of shit that I think he pays $1,800 a year to insure a car that's book value like $800. But I digress. We're not here to necessarily talk about everything Perry today. We did Perry's Vault yesterday, and we'll be hanging out talking about Perry stuff later on tonight. But what I want to do for you guys right now, folks, is that, how about this? I say we do a sexy segment, and we like to do ladies first. And then in the middle, we'll throw in some internet shite. Oh, boy. As a palate cleanser. And then we'll come back and do our sexy segment. Bricked up, guys. But we're gentlemen here, and it is after 2:30. We're in the last half hour of what is a 3-hour episode of The Vibe, folks. So we are gentlemen here, and we like to let the ladies go first. Ladies, here comes your Tuesday Juicy Man Meat.
Hey, get us time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy Man Meat. The ups at the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and amplify. Juicy Man Meat. Juicy Man Meat. Go stay on straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
To the a little something for everybody. I'm happy to have a faction of ladies that are part of the BF Live, the Vibe crew right here. And so I do something for them. This is their Juicy Man Meat. And hey, if you gay guys are tuning in too, you're welcome to enjoy it as well. A little something for everybody. This is Juicy Man Meat, just for the ladies and the gay men. So here comes your first selection, ladies, of just that. Juicy Man Meat, just for the ladies. I think I played that one the other day. Let me make sure I got my right place on the line. Let me go up here and play this for you. Here's your first piece of, as soon as it loads up, Juicy Man Meat, coming up here on the Vibe on a Tuesday for my ladies and my gay guys and Granny. Here we go, on the Vibe. Wavy G is excited about Juicy Man Meat, as well as Pecan. He's a member, and he's throwing up those pecan emojis. Fully shaved. Where is the fully shaved Stacey Allen at? She's been busy working. She stopped in the other day, Don.
Feed my cherry pie. You know.
All right, that's enough.
I can't really sing a song.
All right, everybody's excited about this segment, including Wavy G. And if you're a member here, you can rate these guys between 1 and 5 by using your Juicy Man Meat emojis as I bring you your next piece of content for Juicy Man Meat, just for the ladies. Oh, here you go, ladies. Once again, I am highly heterosexual, so I will remind you and everyone else here on the Vibe that you can send me stuff, submit, whether it be sexy guy stuff or sexy girl stuff. You can submit it all to me at bflive420@gmail.com as I present you your next piece of Juicy Man Meat. BF.
I like my bitch, red bone, ass fat, jello, light skin, yellow,
BS, copyright. That's an algorithm confuser, isn't it, Bobby Nick? That mix of that song?
Oh, yeah.
You know, yesterday I played you that clip of Dire Straits doing Hotel California done in the style of Dire Straits. I didn't get any hits on it, Bobby Nick. I think we successfully confused the algorithm yesterday.
Wow.
It didn't know what to make it at. It was like, is that Hotel California or is that Sultan to Swing? I don't know. And it didn't hit anything, Bob. Boo, says Don on that last one. All right, Don, well, hang in there. Our segment is coming up where it's not weird at all to sit around with a bunch of guys and get semis. But right now, it's the ladies' turn. This is their juicy man meat. They submit it because I'm highly heterosexual and I don't want this in my algorithm. Here is selection number 3 for your ladies' juicy man meat. BF. Miss Lieber's gonna see you.
Listen to the wind blow.
He says Andrew is staring hard at the juicy man meat. Yay, says our friend Don. So we're picking it up a little bit. We're finding something more agreeable. Well, I believe that was piece number 3. And I like to show you 4 selections when I do these segments. So here comes your 4th and final piece today, ladies, for our friend and even for Don. He says, I like boobies. Well, hang on tight, Don. Because immediately following this segment, as a palate cleanser, I'm going to turn you on some internet Shyt that I find out here when I'm looking for information to do 3 hours live a day. But right now, I bring you your last piece, or the ladies' last piece, whoever's enjoying it. This is your Tuesday Juicy Man Meat, just for the ladies and gay guys.
Un aplauso pa mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron. Un aplauso pa mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron.
BF, you have to race this song, BF. All right, that's quite enough of that. Quite enough of that. As I let you know that Juggalette Jen checks in and says whoop whoop at the end of the Juicy Man Meat segment. Oscar says, Pecan, I am the new WWE hardcore champion. You made Oscar Electric's dreams come true. That's what we do here on The Vibe. We're just down with silliness. We can control a little silly shit like that, WWE stuff, and have fun with clips and the internet and everything. We might not be able to have control of the big stuff in the world, but we're having fun right here on The Vibe. If a motorcycle is a steel horse, then what is a steel Levy horse? Very interesting question. If a motorcycle... I know. Ooh, I know. I got an answer. What is a Levy steel horse? A wheelchair. It's a wheelchair, and a motorized wheelchair is a steel Levy horse. Maybe you can find out later on tonight when you go over to the Levy verse for the show, the Chronicles of Perry Caravello. OMFNG, that means oh my freaking God, or oh my fucking God. Miatura es erecta. I mean, he's got a stiffy in Spanish. I thought you were just happy to see me. The generous Juggalette Jen checks in, helping me toward my modest goal of $49.99 with 1 gifted membership. Thank you, Juggalette Jen, for your generosity. Here you go. Let me hit you up with this sound real quick. I want to keep that belt forever, says Oscar Electric. Well, good luck, buddy. And, you know, you guys can catch that stuff on Peak Hunt 420. And Bobby Nick will tell you that when you hang out with him with Late Night with Bobby Nick, he does the actual premieres of some of these. He kind of co-streams them. And he kind of does the play-by-play, so you can hang out and enjoy those later on at night. Juggalette Jen, whoop whoop from Peak Hunt. Jenny gets the fire from Oscar Electric. Bobby Nick World Order, says Juggalette Jen. Yeah, Bob, what is this I see? I jumped in a chat real quickly last night or the night before when you and Jake Hudson and I went, boo, boo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm talking to Jake again.
You would. If anybody would, it would be my Canadian friend Bobby Nick. Whoop whoop. PC McMahon, sucking up to the commissioner. Scuffed with Shane checks in on the Andrew the Giant. No, excuse me. It checks on my channel and says Juggalette Jen BNWO. Whoop whoop. Bobby Nick. Whoop, whoop. Oscar Electric gets a shout out love from Pecan. Juggalette Jen gets acknowledged by Clipping and Crippin' in wheelchair prison like Quad. You'll be forever. Yeah, you'll be forever in the wheelchair prison. Good luck. Have a nice life in your wheelchair prison. Nice to meet you, Shane, says Juggalette Jen. Word up. What up, Clippin' from Juggalette Jen. My title is on the line tonight, ? Says Juggalette Jen. Bobby Nick, do you know anything? Can you give any information about the matches you may or may not be covering tonight on the Late Night with Bobby Nick?
I have no idea, actually. We didn't do any last night,
No.
so I'm not sure what's going on for today, but hopefully there is some.
Well, there you go. And so, Juggalette Jen, you'll have to tune in tonight with Late Night with Bobby Nick or over there on Peacunt with 420 and see what happens to the future of Juggalette Jen's belt or perhaps our newest champion, Oscar Electric. He don't want to lose it, so he's going to be watching with a lot of interest every match that Pecan does on Pecan 420. Scuffed with Shane says Juggalette Jen, Bobby Nick World Order. I'm Admiral Butterfinger's new channel, Out of the Flames, LOL. Well, come on.
Okay. Good to see you, man.
It's nice getting to know a lot of you through chats by your many different names, and it's a little hard to follow. I'm not always sure what other people have shows or what they're up to, but I'm always happy to hear about it in the chat. So thanks for letting us know, making that connection right there. Juggalette Jen then checks in with a generous $2 super chat, and she says, I'm listening to you in my new car. Bobby, what the hell's going on with the generous Juggalette Jen? A new car? Thank you for the $2 super chat there, Juggalette Jen. Here, I got to give you a sound. Thank you. Help me toward my goal. Oh, good for you, Jen. No, I think he meant that seriously. I just did the Christian Bale. Good for you. Hey, Admiral, from our friend Juggalette Jen. Juggalette Jen, yup, from our friend Pecan. That's on the line tonight. Scuff with Shane says, what's up? And he's laughing. Andrew, ask someone to help you. No, Kathy, this is much more entertaining. We don't help Andrew get anything on, and we don't correct Bob Levy when he's trying to spell something. Those are the two rules. Oh, my God. Who dares challenge me for my belt? We'll find out tonight by watching Late Night with Bobby Nick or Pecan 420. Crippen says, me. Just a Guess says, I've been waiting for Andrew to lose them. He said, see, exactly, Just a Guess. Justin knows how we do it here. Look, here we go. Let's see. Somebody said earlier that he needed glue for them, Bobby Nick. He needed them surgically implanted to his head so he wouldn't move off. Let's see. Thank you, Clippin. Oh, you know what he needs? He needs what Bob Levy named so aptly a fat stick there, Bobby Nick. He needs a fat stick.
Right, yeah.
Right, so he can reach for shit because he dropped him on the floor before the show earlier. And I'm like, if he only had a fat stick. There you go. Thank you, Clippin. Rob Taker, Juggalette Jen in a casket match tonight. Two Joins, another big regular on Late Night with Bobby Nick. If you want to hang out with my Canadian friend Two Joins, you can see him there pretty much every night on the daily on Late Night with Bobby Nick. Make it so, Pecan. Make it so, says Scuff with Shane. Andrew versus Quad, 100%. Did they not already have that match, Bobby Nick?
They did.
I thought so.
And it was the last. Yeah, it was the last man standing match, and Andrew whooped Quad's ass.
Ironically enough, two guys in wheelchairs participated in a last man standing match, and it was Don. You know, Pecan 420's link is running throughout the entirety of this show, buddy. And if you click on it and go over there and look up Quad or Andrew, I'm sure you'll come upon it pretty quickly there, buddy. But yeah, that's already happened. Andrew did it, says our friend Just a Guess. 27 says Juggalette Jen. Who wants to be the 28th leg? 29, 30, 31. I know you like me because. Okay. You show up here every day, Monday through Friday, but please let YouTube and whatever service you're enjoying our shows on know that you like us too. Right on, Andrew. Never quit with the headphones. Juggalette Jen's like, oh my God. Cripple fight, Don. I hit you with that one. Cripple fight! For reals? Yes, Don. It's already over there on Pecan 420. 2 joins Goonie Goo Goo from Peacunt. He's laughing already. Bobby, are you losing your voice? Are you talking about me? Or talking about, I don't know.
I think he's talking about me.
Really? I don't know.
Talking about me. Yeah, I am.
I occasionally talk about a frog. Yeah.
I'll just say this. I did a lot of yelling yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You were still kind of dealing with all that yesterday. Let me see. I had, I did have one. I thought I had one more. Well, I know it's way down here. There was one thing got placed on my folder that I wanted to show.
I'm going underwater a bit.
Oh boy.
What's that, Andrew?
This is gonna be an ugly show tonight.
Probably, Andrew.
Cause I got shit I need to get off my chest.
Well, that's where you do it. No, here I go. Be Afrobato. I'm gonna for me, Bobby.
I can't even understand what you're saying.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck. I understood that.
You understood fuck. I gave you loud and clear.
Wow.
I had this at the beginning of the show, but I think got a little better.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Shit. It's shit. Shit internet. Shit internet. Come on.
Shitty internet is shitty.
That it is.
Apparently, according to someone, I fell off the wagon and bumped my head.
Tell me born that.
That made me laugh.
I'm waiting for my signal to recover, folks. So you don't have to put up with domo arigato. The Afrobato.
I am a robot.
I am not. I am describing to keep my show going here on the Vibe as we make our way down to the end of it. 2 joints says hello Frisco as I wait for my signal to recover yet again as I wrap up what hopefully is a fun Tuesday for you guys. Thank you for the 30 or more people that have been in the chat all day. Call Comcast about their nasty internet. Yeah, I got to find out why it actually only dips right at noon. It has to be a load thing. And plus, well, now it's afternoon now, so they need to fix their load or something over here. But, yeah, I don't know. Terry Nee said something about checking my connections outside. That might be a way to go. I don't know, but it's usually something. It's never, hey, could you tighten your cable back on your shit? And my shit's normally tightened all the time. But I digress. All right. We're going to finish in a strong fashion, though. I got one more thing. I got a bonus sexy for the ladies, guys. And let's see, because I love my ladies here. And this is a panty dropper, so hang on to those panties tight, ladies, because I got the one and only Bo Daddy Harris, and he loves you, baby. Let's get silky now. I call this guy Barry Very White.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go, baby. I know we had some hard times. I know we've been through a lot of things. I know we had a lot up and down. But you see, everything will be alright. Yeah, with your love. Yeah, it's always. You see, baby, I know. We had our differences,
Suck it now.
And I know we had to split up and go. Oh, yeah, baby. And bigger things happen. Oh, yeah. The best best we can.
Hold those panties on tight, ladies. He's coming for them.
You know, love can be so complicated. All the time. And I know we can be alright. And make this love a whole lot better. And make it last forever. Let me put a ring on your back of me, so you won't ever walk away. 'Cause I'm gonna love you the rest of my life. And to find the things, everything we want in the same rain. I don't want you to ever walk away.
Don't ever walk away. I don't know how the ladies, how did you guys manage to keep your panties on through that whole segment right there? I just kind of wanted to throw that in. Well, let's say Two Joints says William Hung / Weird Al. Oh, she bang. Oh, baby, my signal go underwater. Go water. It go crazy. Brown and Packer fan 101 says, hey guys, remember me? I used to be, yes, Browntown 326. My account got reset, so this is my new channel, so I'm back. I do absolutely remember that name.
I never left.
Tan Mom never left, though. Andrew, you remember that name, buddy, don't you? Browntown 326?
Yeah.
Brownstown. I remember that. Welcome back, Brownstown. So now recognize this name, Browns and Packers fan 101. Well, I don't know if you know Browntown, Brown and Packers fan, but since you last joined us, Andrew is now a Florida man. There's the rest of his face. Andrew is now based in Florida there, our friend Brownstown. Thanks for checking in and letting us know. This sounds like if Peter Steele went into love song. Oh my God, I don't know how they get their panties on, Bob and Nick. Brown and Packers fan says, ooh, and nice. He's getting the update on the new status of Andrew. He is the Florida man now, our friend Brownstown 326. Thanks for coming back and pointing that out on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Hey, Browns and Packers fan, if you got a minute and you haven't already, make your way over to Please My Channel, BF Live The Vibe, and give me a free subscribe, brother, because I like making friends with friends, and you're an old friend. All right. This is what we're going to do, guys. We already did the Lady Sexy segment, but I got some stuff because I try to do a fun show 3 hours a day, every day. And I'm always out there like cultivating material. And when I get a certain amount of it that I throw into a hopper and it builds up, I like to present it to you here in a segment that I've been doing for a long time. This is just random stuff I found on the internet. This is Internet Shyt. Thank you, our friend Browns and Packers fan 101. He lets us know that he resubbed to us all because, yes, Andrew the Giant right here, he's co-streaming my show on the channel that you're on right now, Andrew the Giant 96, and he's nearly at 40,000 subscribers, Andrew. Do you have the updated count, buddy? Or are you looking at porn right now?
Nope.
I don't know what that note was for, Andrew, but there you go. Our friend Browns and Packers fan 101, he resubbed to all of us. Thank you and thanks for letting us know you're back. But right now we're doing Internet Shyt. This is just random stuff that I find of no particular topic or anything, just things that I find cool as I'm looking for 3 hours of content a day, and I show them to you on this segment called Internet Shyt. And our boy Corbin Millette is up to it again. This is the kid that antagonizes his parents with all the pranks with their house. In today's prank, Corbin Millette replaces his parents' couch with alcohol. Let's see how mom and dad enjoy this on Internet Shyt.
Replacing my parents' couch with alcohol.
My parents love drinking alcohol as much as the next alcoholic, so I figured instead of making them get up to get their own drink, they could just sit and not have to move.
We can't even drink these if we're going to use them as furniture. This is perfect. And if your mom wants rid of it, she's just going to have to help me drink our way out of it. this is the life. I love alcohol.
Oh my god, this is so fantastic. This is exactly what I want to come home from work to.
So Bob, it's kind of funny because Mom always gets upset, right? But I think she kind of knows, or she has to figure out how to play it different when she sees a big sponsor involved, though, because that's what we've determined, that this is how this kid is pulling down mad coin with all these sponsorships and all, right?
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Imagine Mom has to know how to play it. She can't really shit on the sponsors too much. So let's see how she likes Alcolo.
Excited. Why are they cold? I'm gonna sit all the way up here.
Oh wow, you're getting fancy with
Queen
it.
of this bitch. Fuck yeah, I need a drink after today. Hell yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I fucking love that my couch is in here.
How's the Alcolo taste?
Actually, it's pretty good.
Replacing my parents'
See, Mom knows how to play it. Can I adopt this kid? Let's see. Just what's the price? Let's see. My thoughts are honestly, just what's the price? Can I adopt this kid? Let's continue on here with the vibe. All right. Well, we talk about the technology and the future and AI, all that stuff. Well, I got a glimpse of our sports future, Andrew. Let me know if you think you could sit there and watch this. This might be a little better or more interesting than World Cup. Let's watch some robot soccer here on the vibe. Look at dude trying not to fall, Andrew. Have you seen any of this robot soccer yet? Andrew?
No, I haven't.
Watch it. Look, the dude just backpedaled, trying not to fall. And look how tiny they are compared to other humans. This is like watching little 6-year-olds play. Look. We got a player down. Look, they put it on the stretcher. Look at that. Oh, now they're stuck. Now they don't know what to do. They're falling on their face. Get up. Oh, they're taking each other out. They're taking each other out. The stretcher. E.T. FIFA. E.T. FIFA. E.T. FIFA. JFK Hedgehog just slides in here on a Tuesday saying Headshot. E.T. FIFA. Something kills me about them taking them off on the stretcher. Red card, sir. You're out of here.
因为涉及到一个很可观的问题，就是如果你的机器人力量不行不抗撞这可能在比赛过程当中也会陷入队伍之间。这可能跟我们正常培训对机器人一样，是的，足球对机器人的最基本要求不能坏。
he was trying a little foot shuffle moving and knocked like 2 of them over. So. 3 of them. He got knocked.
机器人要麻烦，对吧？比较麻烦。所以我可以随便摔。
E.T.F.
场上最忙的就是担架。也是机器人设备的一个状况。
I don't know anything is missing is like the little clown horn or something when they come pick them up.
Right.
I mean, it's like some clown car shit or something like that.
I know.
It's like wagga wagga wagga. Hey, he got knocked down. Soccer's gay, so this adds up. That's why I said 2 joints. I said I think this is actually more entertaining to me, Bobby Nick, with them the way they're playing and them coming out like scooping up the robots. This actually keeps my interest more than some of those 1-0 or 0-0 ties you might see in the soccer. Oh, those contracts though. There it is. There's the goal. I love when they fall down. That's funny. Their feet start going real fast and shit. Yeah. Liu Kang, referee. Ah, maybe so.
Finish him.
就是感觉虽然刚一开始觉得在工作的机器人它身体素质比较强。
Ooh, just missed the goal, but there you go. That's the future, guys. When they get tired of paying all of these high-dollar athletes, this is what we're going to be seeing, Andrew. AI and robot sports. What do you think about a future like that, man? Yep. No.
I see a sports world without humans. I only have one testicle.
I know. Maybe they can get you a robot testicle. You see a sports world without humans. They're already turning to instant replay. They're already talking about, I think, in the All-Star game or in the spring training, they're going to be using the robot umpires, basically, like freaking laser beams, Andrew. So I can definitely see it all going that way to where they'll just kind of hit a button and everything will be like BattleBot style, buddy. Maybe so. Liu Kang refereeing. We got that reference from our friend Two Joints checking in. So that I said,
Finish him.
All hail, one skin, one metal nut. Andrew needs an eye nut.
I only have one testicle.
That's why he said you need an eye nut. All right, let's continue on here with the vibe. This is Internet Shyt I'm doing right now. Let's see, this is about something that I can't believe hasn't been invented sooner, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. When people are in peril in the water, many times what happens is that maybe people are too far away being safe that they can't get like a safety device out to somebody that's beyond their reach. Well, an inventor has fixed this problem, guys. And why hasn't this been a thing before now? A motorized safety float that you can kind of direct it and take it out to the people in trouble in the water here on my segment called Internet Shyt on the Vibe. What do you think about that, Bob?
Wow.
I'd be more impressed seeing somebody actually receive it and put it on and make it to shore, but you can get the idea that this looks like a concept that would work, where a remote controlled vest. Where have we been?
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks, Clips, for checking in on Andrew the Giant 96. We appreciate it, buddy. Then you didn't see it, Clip. There you go. So that's a new, just kind of cool shit that I like when I kind of presented here in this segment I'm calling Internet Shyt. Just things that when I hit them on them, I'm like, wow, that's really cool. I want to show everybody that. Let's throw them the safe raft. It doesn't go far enough. Well, sir, swim to it. We'll pull you back in. But I can't swim, though. There you go. Like, where have we been all this time, Browns and Packers fan? Exactly with this. Kind of looks like the thing that King Tut wore on his head. King Tut, funky Tut, King Tut, perhaps Widow Killer. Let's see, I got a couple more pieces of Internet Shyt, and then, I will, since nobody pointed it out to me first, I'll be the first to inform you that in 2 minutes after 3 o'clock, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, that means we're 2 minutes into hour number 4. That means we're officially into Overvibe. Clippin says, I watched the one where it shot out of a gun and it went like a half a mile out to sea. So there's a different one out there. I love Internet Shyt, says Juggler Jen. She's been around since I've been doing this segment. When I have random cool, and so has Bobby Nick. Ever since I've been doing.
You've been doing this segment actually for like 4 years, dude.
A long time. I don't even count no more. I used to count such things, Bobby Nick, but I'm just so happy I always want to come and do this the next day, man. But thank you all for pointing this out. This is Internet Shyt, and this is another thing where I've never seen anybody do this, Bobby or Andrew. So I've never seen someone crazy enough to saw inside of a hornet's nest. And I shouldn't have been so surprised, but this is natural construction that you're going to see here on this segment called Internet Shyt. This is what it looks like, the construction of the inside of a hornet's nest on Internet Shyt. Look at this. But Andrew, ain't that cool, buddy? First of all, you notice the first thing I took note of was the steam coming off of it, Bob. And then I noticed the precise structure inside of it. I never knew this was like layers, like an apartment building or a high rise, buddy. But let's continue on watching this. Look at this structure. Ain't that neat, Andrew?
Yeah.
Let's run that one more time. I don't know how he knew this was empty enough to mess with this, Bob, because I'm putting no saw or getting close to no hornet's nest like this. The steam and the organization and the work that they put into this. They have to know something about like physics or understanding. They have spatial awareness. It's super fascinating to see that small creatures like that can build such complex structures. Complex for me to say it even. Complex structures here on my segment I called Internet Shyt. All right, let me show you one more piece, and then we're gonna get bricked up with the guys. How about this? Let's have a little fun with a little AI right here on the Vibe for my last piece of Internet Shyt. It's beautiful, says Clippin' and Dippin', right? When you see the precision, like people look at bugs and they think, oh, you poor little lowly bug that has no knowledge or no awareness of your surroundings or anything, because we think we're superior. Where meanwhile, they are so much smarter than humans. I challenge you to find a group of humans that could get together and build something with just dirt and raw material that has that complexity to that structure there. So it is beautiful in that way in nature. Oscar's checking in with flames and fire. Having fun here on the Vibe. This is my last piece of Internet Shyt, and then since we're into over Vibe, I am going to throw a couple of bricked out pieces for the guys, and then we're going to do our plugs so you can find these guys later on tonight. But this is my last piece of Internet Shyt. This is a retro game console car interior right here on the Vibes Internet Shyt. I love this guy because this has like the Nintendo in it, and all of the buttons and all are kind of mimicking all the great video game systems that we grew up with here on Internet Shyt on the Vibe. There's one like Nintendo. There's Xbox. Game Boy, I look like. Pong, Bob. They had Pong. They're going... PlayStation, Switch. One more time for these. How much, right? They could definitely sell this shit, Browns and Packers fan. I could see kids outfitting their cars like this.
Oh, wow, eh?
There you go. That's what if you mix AI with video games and car interiors, that's the kind of result you get on this segment I call Internet Shyt. The most generous Juggalette Jen, even though I pointed it out, I will accept her $2 to point out to us that we are currently into Overvibe. That would be obnoxious, says our friend. Let's see. In this generation, fucking right, says Clippin' and Crippin' and Dippin'. Does the GameCube one make the startup sound like when you start it? That would be funny if it had like all the opening and the title music and all the sounds that we're used to. Well, like we have AI soccer robots I showed you, so I can't say that that's such a far-fetched thing that in the future we might have video game car interiors based on the old video games we grew up with. Well, there you go, guys. I have a couple more things, but man, we need to get on to some other fun stuff because I promised we would sit around and get semis together, guys. But that was a segment I've been enjoying, like Bobby, Nick, and them point out, probably since I decided to get into this game, like 4 years or more. I hope you enjoyed it. That was Internet Shyt. I'm having fun and feeling good and energized today. And I hope that this 3+ hours we spent with you, that we're not done with yet, made you feel a little bit better, made your day just a little bit better. Then that makes it all worth it. Thank you, everybody that's helped me contribute to my modest goal of $49.99. Juggalette Jen among them. David Chandler. Well, Brian, how did I not see this? Brian slipped in and gave $5, Bob, and I didn't even see it.
Wow.
He did it so early, I went to my starred super chats and didn't fail to acknowledge the super awesome Brian Kowalczyk, man. Thank you, bro. I don't know if you're still watching or not. Thank you. They're not coming up right on my and actually I just noticed that my screen's back to full size, Bobby Nick. This fucking now it's doing Bob, it's doing whatever it wants like in the middle of my show, bro.
What the hell?
So please forgive me, Brian Kowalczyk, because I'm not even getting the people that won all of these. You're probably seeing it in the YouTube chat. Thank you, the most generous Brian Kowalczyk, for 5 memberships. I'm going to have to message you privately and make sure you know that I saw that. Thank you for Wild Bill from earlier. Thank you, Peacunt from earlier. David Chandler when he was here. Deadful, they just barely missed each other. Terry Nee gifted 1. Juggalette Jen gifted another one. Juggalette Jen hits me with 1. Then she hits me with another one. And that's where we're at now. I'm all caught up. Thank you, everybody. We love the Bryans. Walchuk, is that our friend? Walchuk. I say chick. Oh, Kowalczyk or chick. Kowalczyk. I say chick. Because it's a Polish thing. I don't know. But I'm from Baltimore. I do mispronounce things sometimes. Of course, thank you again, Bobby. We're not done having fun here today, folks, because guys and girls who are so inclined, you want to sit around with me when we get semis? There's nothing weird about it at all. As we wrap up this fun episode on a Tuesday, it's time for our fellas. It's time to get bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Searching up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Nothing weird at all about this. This is what we do here for fun on the Vibe, positive vibes, 3+ hours a day. It's 11 minutes after 3 on the East Coast of the United States because 3 hours isn't enough time to have fun with you guys during the day. So we're doing it in the over vibe. We got Yummy. We got Don checking in for boobies. Peacunt loves over vibe. Don is saying whoop whoop, and I bring you your first selection for Bricked Up today, guys. Damn. All right, and I want to thank my friend Brutal Pain and everyone who submitted content for this segment, bflive420@gmail.com. Maybe you could submit something that wiggles like this. Come on, Jello. BF. Some asses just move more than others. Get a black eye, you get too close to that moving ass right there. BF, bounce on CBF. Good God, says Clinton and Devin. Hey now. Whoa, look at all those groceries, guys. We like to say she carrying all them groceries in the trunk, and I would like to help her carry her groceries that she carrying in that trunk, Bobby Nick, for our first selection for Bricked Up right here on the Vibe. Now, my friend Don, I do special requests. He said he likes boobies. Well, thank you to my friend Don, and here you go. I keep, you ask, and I give you. God bless you, Bobby Nick, or bless you. Here we go. Here comes some boobies on Bricked Up.
I think they have some natties.
I was getting ready to put it out there, Bobby Nick, because I want to believe they're real. They're still real to me, damn it.
Look at that giggle in her wiggle. Holy shit.
Holy, says Blum's divorce lawyer checking in. I'll be Wolverine to her Deadpool. All right, there we go. We showed it. Turbulence in my pants. Oh my, I have turbulence in my pants. Turbulence. Says Juggler Jen. Yes, please, says Browns Packers fan. Mary Jane. Because she had a little gap in her teeth, Bobby Nick. I think that's what he was referring to. Because Mary Jane is mighty fine, but I don't think she's stacked anywhere near like that. There you go. BDL, what's up, brother? From the Fat Pig checking in. Good day, sir. Real, my sister, checks in and says, there you go. We got the official word.
Yeah.
From one of the females, from one of the experts in the chat. Even though when Live Ween's here, he claims to be an expert. I see Andrew got dumped out unceremoniously, so I'll bring him back in. Andrew. You're right about that, Blummel's divorce lawyer. God creates infinite beauty. Yeah. These people that try to do the plastic surgery, and now you look at what God made naturally, and you're like, can't even compete. But let's see if the next one competes. Right here on the Vibe, we're getting bricked up. That was piece number 2. What's number 3 have in store for us right here? Oh, all right. Here's a number 3 right here. And then we're going to come back and do our plugs, guys, because we're just having fun in the daytime right here for you. These guys are going to be hanging out later on tonight, and I'll be telling you about, after they're done having fun, how I'll be hanging out in the chat with you on the Levy-verse for the Perry Chronicles as we wrap up this fun episode. I don't like going away from you because I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. Here is our next piece of content for Bricked Up. Making me want to dance. That's right, Blummels. You showed up at the right time to get bricked up, to get semis with the guys. All right, damn. All right. I believe that was piece number 3, which indicates that I owe you one more piece, and then we're going to wrap up with this. Hopefully, this has been this fun Tuesday for you. And this is a good one, Andrew. I want you to pay extra special attention to this last one, buddy. Hey, Jen from Blummel's checking in. Shake that ass. Show me what you're working with, P-Cunt. As I show you this last piece right here on the Vibe, this is Bricked Up, guys. Oh, look. I used to do my segment called Women Doing Stuff, like women working with wood. So this is that category, guys. Women working with wood. Our last piece of sexy content for Bricked Up today on the Vibe.
My name's Sydney. I'm going to show you how to cut this 2x4 at a 45-degree angle.
Whoa.
Just kidding. My name's actually Nessa, and I have a fat pussy.
Oh, there you go. What do you think about that one? Turn that one on you, Andrew. What do you think about that one, buddy? One more time, Andrew. I don't know if he cut.
Something's really going
on. My name's
with that.
Sydney. I'm going to show you how to cut this 2x4 at a 45-degree angle. Just kidding. My name's actually Nessa, and I have a fat pussy.
Oh my God! Well, that's one way of getting through life.
She has a fat pussy, Andrew. Come on.
Blummels liked it. Scuff with Shane liked it, and hopefully you guys like that. I'm going to wrap up this segment, folks. We took care of the ladies. We threw a little internet Shyt in between, and now we wrapped up strong with the guys. As we end this segment, that was the guys' turn. Nothing weird about it at all. We just got bricked up.
She's cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Searching up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
And there you have it, folks. I am spent. 18 minutes into hour
I'll tell you
number
what
4
happened in a minute
of a 3-hour show. Who you talk? He's not even talking to us again, is he?
Everyone.
He's talking. What are you going to tell?
I'll tell you what happened.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to get into all this, guys, because I'm just letting you know that 18 minutes into hour number 4, we've done 3+ hours. We're in hour number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this show today. This is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 341.
Hi, boyfriend.
That you're watching and or listening to. I want to remind everyone who don't always have the option to watch, and if you want a listening the option, that BF Live, the Vibe is available in podcast form through your YouTube Music app, folks. If you enjoy YouTube music like I do, they have a podcast section. And if you want to go over there, there's a BF Live playlist. I put all the live ones in there, so every show's in there. They have a little switch on there. When you're in the app, you can go to audio only. And when something cool's happening, you can slide it back to video anytime you want. There's another way to enjoy BF Live The Vibe through your YouTube music app under podcast. So now, Andrew, I'm going to go with you because we're not even done having fun today, buddy. I'm going to remind you that this is Tuesday with No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Andrew, give us your last words and plugs for this Tuesday, my friend.
It's going to go down tonight, so you might not want to miss it.
Shit's going to go down tonight. Andrew is always percolating something off with his personal relationships, and now they're kind of leaking out on air. So he'll tell you what kind of guy he has been and what kind of action and reaction he is getting if you join Andrew the Giant tonight at 7 p.m. East on No Filter with Andrew and Friends, along with this next guy. Folks, you got your paper? Do you have your pen? Are you ready to talk about and plan your night of podcasting? I hope you are, because this guy's going to be here for most of them. Go ahead, Bobby Nick. Tell them what you're doing after this show.
Well, tonight, like you said, No Filter with Andrew and Friends, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I guess it's going to be an explosive show. So come check it out, motherfuckers. You're not going to want to miss it.
Hopefully not in the diarrhea fashion.
No, hopefully not. I mean,
I like the no right. I like the instant no right away from Andrew.
yeah. And then also tonight at Bobby Nick 1978, late night with Bobby Nick, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. So check that out as well. And then, tomorrow I'll be in the lounge.
Right.
Do a little music video show, guys. It'll start at 3:30 p.m. Eastern over on Rumble, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. You can see me spin some tracks for you guys. Only $1, low price of $1 for every request, or gift a sub, and you get 6 credits that never expire. Come join me tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, guys.
Thank you, Bobby Nick. Like I said, did you grab your paper and your pen? I hope you were. I was a little bit distracted by Andrew's roommate friend because I'm starting to pick up a pattern. Even though, Andrew, you have your headphones on, it almost seems like that he's trying to get you off the air. He doesn't like plug time or something. Like, shut up with your plugs. I don't give a shit about what you do. Just shut up so I can have some peace and quiet in my room. Well, there you go. All right, guys. Now, as far as me, I told you guys that later on tonight, you already heard what these guys are going to be doing. You're going to hang out with Andrew and Bobby Nick and probably Scott and Stormy at 7 p.m. East on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Then, after that, after a couple hours of doing that, why don't you make your way over to the Levy-verse and hang out with me in the chat for the Perry Chronicles. I'll be hanging out over there, and we'll be kind of getting our Perry fixed because Perry's been off most of July. I understand we're supposed to get a members-only pop-up show, so we're still waiting for things to pop up. So if you need your Perry fixed while he's off, join me later on tonight, 9 p.m. East, on the Levy-verse for the Perry Chronicles with Jim PCL, Hollywood Jim. Well, there you go, folks. That was a Tuesday. I'm spent. So I'm just going to simply say our goodbyes now. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you do. For my friend Andrew the Giant checking in from Florida, for Bobby Nick checking in from the Great White North. I want to thank my friend Scott Fitzpatrick, who couldn't be here today. But check out Scott on the Angry Iguana channel. When Scott does come here, we go in Scott's hole. But if you can't wait to go in Scott's hole, you can go to the Angry Iguana channel 112. And that's where you can find all these fun Cyrax videos and things of this nature. And there's the Prop Master 69 channel right there from Scott Fitzpatrick. Well, I don't think that Andrew's roommate is going to allow me to continue doing any more stuff. I'm going to mute that microphone, and I'm simply going to say, for Andrew, who's having sound going on in his room right now, for Bobby Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your Tuesday. Have a great rest of your week if we don't see you. But if we don't see you, then maybe we'll see you the next time we do see you right here on The Vibe, folks, because like we say here on The Vibe, it's not bye, it's just bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and love. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. Bye for now. Let me unmute Andrew and say bye, Andrew. Say bye, Andrew.
Bye, twerps.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.